Hello everyone. Welcome on in. We are going to be doing some building today, and I want to say a big thank you to the EA Creator Network for sponsoring this stream. Thanks very much, mates. Good on ya. So, what are we doing today? Well, I pivoted. I was going to be doing something completely different today, and I saw the new items that were released in base game with the base game update and fixes, and there's sort of all the West African sort of design build buy items. I haven't even looked at the CAS yet, and I thought, why not build with those today? I thought that would be fun, but I thought, why not actually create a new household to move into our new thing, and we're going to try and find all of the CAS items that came out today as well. I don't know how much there were, but let's find them. Gonna be base game only, and we'll just have a wee look and see what we got, because I don't know. Did you guys know? I don't know. Let's find out. Nothing more fun than that. So we're gonna do a quick cast, and then we're gonna do we're gonna build a house in Oasis Springs that really features the lovely new build buy that we got. I just think it's gorgeous, and I just wanted to build with it, and I'm just like, stuff what I was gonna do. I'm just gonna do this now. I can't see anything there, but maybe it's feminine. But if you're here we go. Is it this? Like maybe it's that? Wow, look at that blusher. That's gorgeous. And let's go a little darker. There we go. I think maybe we should change her face entirely. Hi, Lexus. What a great way to start. Welcome in. Oh, I think I've done that right. There we go. 5 minutes, no glasses, while I'm doing CAS. That's fantastic. Thank you, Lexus. Really appreciate it. Oh, you had to. Excellent. I'm glad. I'm glad that you had to. Nothing wrong with starting off the day like that, right? And we'll do some nice lips. That's better. And eyes are probably okay-ish, I think. I don't know. I can't really tell. Oh, big eyes. There we go. Big, beautiful eyes. Ooh, scary. Beautiful light green eyes. And we'll change her makeup. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about the whole makeup thing. Woo! Can't see what I'm doing. But that's fine. We're not going to go too in-depth on this. I just want to look at the new outfits. So we're going to keep it basic. Opting! Welcome in. Hand switch with no glasses on. Ah! Maybe corrective lenses was the only reason you aren't ambidextrous. Also, hi. Opting. That's just mean. Okay, I'm going to start a second timer. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I can't even see what I'm doing. Timer 5 minutes. You guys are being cruel on the outset. I love it. Okay, second one. I don't even know if I can do this cross-handed, so I'm going to cross my hands, and we're going to attempt to do this cross-handed CAS. Excellent. I'm glad. Oh my gosh. Yep, there's only one way to find out, right? Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're well today. You're torturing me. I love it. And what is new with you all? How are you guys all today? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I can't even with this. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing, and I can't make my hands work properly. Oh boy. But anyway, we got some new items today, and I'm excited to look at those and build with those today. I thought that would be fun. But we're getting a sim in place to make sure that we have some sims there that we can... Oh, there we go. That we can do something with. So did we get a new hairstyle? Let's have a wee look. Oh, this is hard work. My poor, like, left hand is already feeling fatigue. Because it's not used to doing all this mouse work. It's like, hell, what are you doing to me? The problem with CAS is that I can never tell what's new and what's not. I'm very bad at recognizing what's new and what's not. Is that new? I don't know if that's new. Is this new? Oh, that looks new. Is that new? That's new, right? That's cute. I like that. We're going to use that. Because that's cute. You're okay, just tired still? Yeah, I feel like it's very Wednesday today. Like, you know, we've got, I don't know, I'm just feeling the Wednesdayness of it all. You know how it's like kind of hump day and you just feel like the week is going to last forever and never end. I kind of, is this new? Is that new? Kind of looks new to me, but again, I'm just not, I don't spend enough time in CAS. I've got no freaking idea. It looks cool, whatever it is. If it's new or not, I like it. Rah, with the tiger. Ew. I think that's cute. 2 minutes left on our first like blind one where I can't see anything. I think that's cute. I think this is new as well. I think this is new, or like the things here. This is really difficult. Like seriously, I'm not even kidding. Opting, my left hand right now is just like, what is up with this? Why am I doing so much clicking? And how is this just like my life now? It's not used to all this clicking. It's difficult. You can't see it, but it's cute. Yeah, I'm trying to see it. It's like, so excited about the new items. I can't see them, but I'm so excited about them. I don't know. Was that kind of it for the feminine ones? So I think it's this one. There's this one here, I think, as well. So I think that's new as well, right? The new t-shirt. I think. These are cute. I like the colours and the brightness of it all. Okay, and I think, is this new as well? Sorry, I turned them around, but I've got like my hand switched and I don't know if I can do it. There we go, I did it. I did it. Oh, I really like this. If it's new or not. I think it looks like it's new. Ooh, different designs and stuff. Very cute. Oh, I love that black and white one. I can see me using this top quite a bit. Like I quite like that design's quite funky too. Okay, time is up. I've got my vision back on. Woo! I can see what I'm doing. Okay, one more to go. 60 seconds remaining on the second one. It's not a new pack. We just had a base game update today. So it's a major update with 150 fixes plus some new items. I feel like that's not new. So yeah, I just thought we could build with the new items today and we could just take a look at the new items in CAS and just like create a little sim. So I think those three are new. But you know, I'm about the worst person in the world and I think this is new as well. With CAS. So, you know, please excuse if I've missed anything because really I just have no idea. But I know this is definitely new. So yeah, it's like it's quite cool. We've got some new free things. So when you go into your game you can check out all the new free things. Oh, my hand is so sore. Like my left hand from doing all the clicking. It's like ouch. I'm only gonna have a quick look at the outfits. I'm not gonna like go through and like make a whole sim, I don't think. We'll see how we go. Oh, timer is up. Oh, handshake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely go check them out later. I think you should enjoy them. It's nice to have new free things though, right? So that's from the event. No, I don't think that's new. Oh, this is new. So we've got a new jumpsuit in this design, which is cute. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's fancy. Nice. I might put that on her party wear. And then I wish we just like had update sections where we could just like add in the new things like in the update. So this is going to be our everyday, and then I think this will be, let's go with that for cold weather, and then I think this can go like athletic wear. Cool. And have we got any new pants? Let's find out. I'll do my best. Lexus, you thought they normally had a symbol when they knew. They do for packs. They don't when it's base game, which is a frustration. Not gonna lie. This is why I find it so difficult to find like any base game update items, just because. Well, that's quite stylish. Look at that. Yeah, just because it's difficult to find it all. Yeah, I know, right? And there's like a cute little skirt too. Oh, look at the skirt. These are awesome. So you can have like the full matching outfit there. Ah, isn't that cute? Yeah, so it is quite interesting that we've got a whole lot of new items and stuff like that, but you know, you can't actually see them in base game very easily. So it is what it is. You just kind of got to search through, and if you know the catalog obviously really well, then you're better off. But when it comes to CAS, do not know it very well, so I don't know what's new there. I have no idea. Maybe these bracelets, but I feel like, oh, maybe it is those bracelets. They do match. Okay. And then we got some shoes, I think, as well. So let's have a look. Lexus, I had to start covering the PS4 light because the baby turned out the other day while I was working on it. Oh, turned out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Getting to that age where they're just like getting into a little bit of mischief, hey? You don't want to be having the PlayStation turned off when you're in the middle of doing something. That's not ideal. I don't know what shoes are new. I've got no idea there. I can't tell. Those are cute. Maybe it's those. Sweet. Formal wear. What do we got? And I'm genuinely not going to be doing a proper sim case. I just wanted to look at the new items. So it's not going to be a proper one or anything like that. It's just going to be a basic one. I kind of wanted some white shoes with that. That'll do the trick. I should probably give her some fingernails. Fingernails. Nice. I just like those fingernails. You were so upset. You were working on the kitchen and didn't get to save. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Ay, ay, ay. Baby, baby, baby. Little rascal, hey? That works. And then sleepwear. Let's go full body. And party wear. This is our party wear here. We'll just give her some appropriate shoes. Appropriate shoes. And are these new? These shoes. Oh, these might be the new shoes. Here we go. That's them there. Those are going to be useful as well. I like the gold. And swimwear. Obviously no swimwear. New swimwear. And hot weather wear. Ooh. So we can maybe use one of the other new tops that we got. Like that. And then the other skirt there. Oh no, we haven't used a skirt. And then the sandals and the pink. There we are. And cold weather, we had that sweater. Did we have any pants? I didn't really look too much at the masculine. I'm going to assume it's not much. Is that terrible that I'm assuming that? It's like the masculine, I figure not much. But there's probably like a couple of things. But I really didn't want to spend a lot of time on that. I just wanted to build today. But a quick look, nothing wrong with that. You know, we're getting some decent stuff in base game now. We really are. I can't see any pants or anything, so. Ah, I know. You can go with that and some tights. I think maybe black might be a better option. And some boots. Ugg boots. Comfy. There we go. So first name, her name's going to be Roxanne Shaham, and her traits are nosy, overachiever, and hot-headed, and she's going to be 5-star property owner? I don't think so. Mansion Baron! There we go. There's a little look at our new Cass. It's cute. I think very usable. And then we're going to be building here with some of the new items. I'm not going to build a starter house or anything like that because I don't want to work on a budget. That's the basic bottom line of it. I don't want to work on a budget. So we ain't going to work on a budget. But these are the new sort of West African design build buy items that I've oversized. So they're ginormous. But aren't they cute? Like a cushion, we've got like some spices, we've got a lamp, we've got a basket, we've got a rug, and we've got a big picture. And there's a few swatches in it as well. Give myself lots of money. Wish in real life you could just go like that and give yourself lots of money. But the different designs on the artwork is just like, oh my gosh, it's actually some decent artwork. I love it. Different framework and like this landscape. I mean, I'm going to be using that all over the place. And then like these cute cushions. Adorable. There's like 3 different designs on the spices, and then there's like a whole lot of designs in the lamps as well. There's like plain and patterned, and then a few on the different baskets. Again, plain and patterned there. And then the same on the rug. I think that matches the lamp, so that's kind of perfect. I mean, so good! I'm so excited to use that today. I am! So we're going to be building a little something something. If I can find my... Yep. We'll see how it goes. Excited. I'm going to do some building. I love me some building. I'm even going to do some like rounded shapes. We'll see how we go. Like I tried to find like some West African style, you know, homes and that sort of thing that I could like, you know, base a design off, but there wasn't really a lot to work with as far as that goes. So, you know, just kind of winging it a little bit. So it's inspired by, but it's not going to be any sort of accurate West African sort of style design, but, you know, definitely inspired by. So I thought that would be fun to have like a little bit of inspiration there. Nothing wrong with trying to be inspired. Okay, and we'll go round. It's actually been a minute since I've built with round kind of walls and stuff like that. I think I got like I went through a phase where I was building quite a lot with round walls for a variety of reasons, and then I kind of got PTSD from it. I was just like, I've been avoiding round walls kind of since then, because it's just like, oh, they're hard work in The Sims, right? Because you don't really have a whole lot of options as far as, you know, windows and stuff go, so it just does make it a little difficult. I wonder if we can get like a little square balcony coming off there. So yeah, I haven't really worked with much in the. I think it was honestly, I think it was Nissa's pumpkin shell. It just gave me a little bit of PTSD about working with curved walls. So I was just like, I don't want to. So I didn't for a while. I had a break from curved walls. Opting. Oh, don't get me started on round walls. Oh, really? Have you had your own like round wall drama? Cause yeah, I kind of want to hear about it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to know about your round wall drama. Have you been trying to build something in a round wall at home? Oh, don't get me started. I thought it was a typo. I genuinely thought that was a typo, so I was just like being nice and like not reading your typo out, and then I get it. Don't get me started. Opting, though I did actually live in some geodesic domes as a very young child. What is that? Explain that to me, because I'm curious. What does that mean? What is that? And this is interesting shape. Tell me the story of that. So what is a geodesic geodesic dome. I'm curious. I'm not familiar with that. I've never lived in one. And aren't really, yeah, I'm just not familiar with that as a thing. So I'm curious what it is. What be that? Is it, because my brain, being my brain, instantly goes to, you know how they had a little bit of a phase where people would live in those biodomes? That's where my brain went. My brain went biodome is where that kind of went, rather than like geodesic, right? My brain went biodome. and then my brain went to Pauly Shore's movie Biodome. So I'm pretty sure that you weren't living in a biodome as a kid, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, that's where that was the progression of my thought process there. Is just like, oh, yep, okay. Geodesic dome, biodome, Pauly Shore's biodome. It was a whole journey. A whole journey in a few seconds. There we go. That's how my brain operates. It's a scary place, man. It's a scary place. Dun, 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 dun. And if you're asking me what I'm doing, I don't know. I'm just kind of making stuff up. As you do. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to go around there. And I was just wondering whether or not I have like a round balcony coming through here or not. I'll round this off if that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I feel like that's going to be too much round. But we could probably round off this corner. Like that. And then go down. That might help. Yeah, that's what it... So Buckminster Fuller developed a way of making domes out of triangles. So my parents built a house that was two of those connected with a little hallway. And this was back in the 70s. So it's a dome out of triangles, which I get. I can understand that. Like the little triangles that make up the dome. Totally get that. So my parents built a house that was two of those connected with a little hallway. So two domes and a little hallway. So it kind of looks like... okay, so it would kind of look like dome here, and like a little hallway, right? So that sort of thing there, and you have like a big dome in a slightly more dome-like shape, if you get what I mean. So was that the kind of the dealio with it, like two domes like this, and then a connecting hallway? Is that the idea? Like, obviously, yeah, more domey, but is that the gist? Have I got it? Have I understood the gist of it? Always a question. Yep, one dome was much larger than the other, so it was a big dome, small dome, little hallway. Wow. How was that experience? That seems like really interesting to me. Like, and I'm instantly picturing that this is all made of glass, and I feel like that would not be a practical thing to have a house like all made of glass like that. So I feel like that's not actually what the case was, and it wasn't glass at all. But yeah, how was that as an experience? Because that's really curious. Like the whole living in a dome thing. What do I want to do here? Maybe it can go like that. Oh, don't want to go that way. Nope, that way. There's a reason I'm doing this. I promise. That does have a purpose. Oops. Did I get it on the right height? My gosh. I think that's fascinating to me, that you sort of lived in a house like that. That is so cool. Of course you're not going to be doing what I want you to do. Go like that. Why aren't you building a ceiling? Come on, mate. trying to do something easy and it's not being easy about it. It's doing the opposite of easy, in fact. It's being annoying. I'm really going all in with interesting shapes. Yes, I am going all in with interesting shapes. I'm doing something a little different. And this is not going to be the house. This is just going to be a balcony area. So I just playing with the shapes and doing something a little bit more geometric. I thought that would be fun. Nothing wrong with a bit of geometry, hey? No, like that. Okay. And we can move it out one. There we go. And then bring it in, and then it's my room. Cool. So that'll give me, hopefully, the shape that I wanted. It's not really the shape that I wanted. That's fine. Sort of, kind of the shape that I wanted. Not quite over here. That's fine, we can fix that. We'll see. Opting, it wasn't glass, it had some triangular windows, but most of it was some sort of white something, some sort of sprayed on covering. I only lived there when I was very, very young, so I have a little understanding of the details. Wow. That's wild. I'm really curious about that. Because I've just never realized or seen anything like it. Oh, okay. So, like, if I can bring up the picture. Bring up the picture. So it's like this sort of thing here, right? A geodesic home. So that sort of thing there. And then you would have like a corridor and like a smaller sort of dome. But obviously white and made out of different materials and stuff. Absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I can't even imagine that, but yeah, it's such a cool home. Such a cool story to have like that sort of home too. I actually need to undo that. Now that I did all that, I need to undo it because I need to lift it up by one. Is that all one room? Okay. So I need to actually raise that up as a platform and now delete it. Oh, yeah. I think I need my cola. You know? I think I need my colas. Get some caffeine in my system. Wake me up a little bit. Okay, there we go. And it's just like kind of an easy way-ish. I made that look extremely difficult, but an easy way of shaping a balcony. In the sense that I made that look extraordinarily difficult. Or a roof, as the case may be. It's the roof of something. Your Disney is slow? Aw, boo! Boo to slow Disney. We don't like that. We want fast Disney all the way. So I think I was just thinking I might do a rounded wall over in this section here. Opting, yep. We did in fact visit it years later, and subsequent owners have put on shakes very much like that picture. Really? Wow. It's still there as well. That's amazing. Because you feel like that was very much one of those buildings that feels like a moment in time, right? That's the kind of like feeling I have. Like it's you know, it's very much one of those things that wouldn't be so popular now as a build style, but I guess domes never really go away as a thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you are wondering, I actually have an inspiration. So this is the inspiration here. I don't think I'll do the carport, but it's like a rough inspiration. I'm not really probably doing all of that, but yeah, that's the inspiration for today's build. So I kind of got a little something going on there. So I need to save, hydrate, and stretch. Thank you very much, Lexus. You know what? I'm going to get myself a cola. And having a stretch. There we go. Straight into the caffeine this morning. There we go. Much better. I was I was thinking this morning, wouldn't it be amazing if we could just really, and maybe some people do this, but if we could, like, just change what time kids go to school and stuff like that, and if the regular workday started at maybe like an hour and a half later than it currently does, it would just make life so much better if I could just wake up if I could just wake up an hour and a half later every day. That's essentially where my brain went this morning. It was like, oh man, I'd be really happy if I could just wake up an hour and a half later every day. Rather than having to deal with, you know, the whole waking up at 6:15 every morning kind of thing. It's just like, what if it wasn't at 6:15 every morning? What if it was, a little, like an hour and a half later than that? How great would that be? And like, if you were having your ideal, like if you had your ideal day, like, in terms of like when you wake up and everything like that, like when would your day start? What would be your ideal? Just out of curiosity. Like, I feel like my ideal, like I am actually a morning person. I'm just not an early morning person, if that makes sense. So I would rather get up an hour and a half later, and then I feel like I would be really just having a good day then if I could get up an hour and a half later. There we go. Delete that. So I feel like that would be, yeah, that would be kind of like an ideal time to get up. An hour and a half later than that, and I would just like be so happy. I would just be so happy. Oh, this is ending up a lot more round than I expected. I don't think I want that round. Do I want that round? I don't know if I want that round. Oh, maybe I... Oh! You know what? I was completely doing not what I wanted to do. So that's what the problem is that I wanted to actually create like a little round thing kind of there. And then coming in through there. You got yours up at 5:30, so they wouldn't miss a 6:30 bus. Oh, yep. I know, right? 6:30 bus. That sucks. That really sucks. This is getting weird. Opting. The idea was big in the 70s with the oil crisis, etc. Domes have a maximum internal volume for the surface area because they are basically parts of a sphere, so need to be more heat efficient along with the new materials, and such led to a burst of dome popularity. In a world of square goods, square counters, square furniture, and so forth, the interiors were something of a nightmare. Yep. If you were custom building everything, great, but otherwise you end up with a lot of wedges of unused space. I can absolutely imagine that, because that's what happens in The Sims 4 when you're building. Is you just like end up with all of this like random space. Yeah, behind shelving and so forth, because you would never have like the flat walls to be able to line things up against. So that absolutely makes sense to me that you would have such a problem with that. Oh boy. Yep. I can picture that very easily. Very easily. Okay, and delete. Ah, I'm getting weird in here today. Look at that. Cool shapes though. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Opting. If Maxis had released The Sims in the 60s, maybe people would have known and they wouldn't have gone down that route. And I wouldn't know. It would have been very, very helpful for people, I think, back then to be like, oh, you know what? Actually, round does not work as a thing. So I think it would have been extremely helpful to know that sort of thing. And the difficulties of round buildings versus square objects. Right? Right. I feel like there is a definite difficulty there. So there's going to be like a balcony under here, and then this is going to be a balcony up here. And this is going to be a roof. And you sort of see how it's kind of taking shape. It's going like... We're going very geometric today. Very geometric. Nothing wrong with a little bit of geometry, I reckon. Possibly. I mean, I'm not a maths person, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do around the back, but maybe we could do like a cool little like insert, like a a little barbecue area or something there. Oh, we should do like a cute little pool as well. That'll be fun. That'll be very fun. And I wonder if I bring this in, can we copy and bring that around? Are you going to work for me? No. Maybe we can go this way. Ah. Being difficult. Okay, and then out, and then in, out, and then in, and in, then out, out, then in, and then out. Might be too large, I think. Too large. It would have been amazing, I think, to go through that sort of design phase. Like, it would have been very cool as an overall kind of thing to deal with, like, rounded stuff. Like, I don't know. I think it would have been such a cool design challenge, but I feel like from a practical standpoint, you're looking at some severe difficulties there. As has been demonstrated in the... Although, you know, maybe there's games out there that actually do rounded walls well, and we just... I just don't play them. Perhaps that's the case. I mean, it's entirely possible. Just trying to decide how far out that goes. I think that might be okay. And delete that. How are we looking? Are we looking weird or are we looking okay? I think by the time we sort of add in the design elements, I think it should be pretty good. Perhaps some sort of Hobbit-based life sim. Yes! Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. You know what? I am half thinking I might do the carport. It would just all be New Zealand. It'd be like, come to New Zealand and live like a hobbitses. Right? That's the idea. Come to New Zealand and live like a little hobbit. That could be cool. We don't actually live like hobbits here. We just have the Hobbiton, obviously, as a thing, as a place that you can visit from the movie. We don't genuinely live like hobbits, I promise. Or I'm possibly disappointing a few people here. This is like, oh, what? You don't live like hobbits? No. Okay. I mean, that could work with the carport and stuff, and we can have the cars in there and then like a driveway going in. Except I did want to have... Oh, do I need a foundation? Maybe I don't need a foundation. Oh, no. I don't need a foundation. Your first-hand testimonial is insufficient to undermine my headcanon. I should just keep quiet. Yes, we all look like and live like hobbits here in New Zealand. There is no denying that. It's just how we live our lives here. I've got to stop pretending that's not the case, and you know, just accept that that's my reality. I live like a hobbit in my little hobbit hole in the ground, and I have big hairy feet. Just living the truths right now. Oh my gosh, imagine that. Okay. It's getting interesting. I think we have it though. Oh, what happened over there? Strange there. Okay, fix that. Okay, I think we have our basic geometric shape. It's weird. We're just going to run with it. I'm doing weird stuff today. It's the thing. It's the thing that we're doing today, and we're just going to do it. Oh, the dark brown. That could be great. And in like that. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get the fence in against that, so we'll just go with that as an option. That explains why it's always humid inside. Yep. And why it all smells here, because it all smells like feet. New Zealand just smells like feet. Oh boy. It does though, it just smells like feet here. If you were wondering why, that's why. Because of the giant feet. Do you guys remember when there was like this wild rumor going around that we started this stupid rumor here that we weren't allowed to garden here in New Zealand, and for some reason it went viral, and it was the whole thing where people just assumed we were not allowed to garden here in New Zealand. It's pretty funny because we just like prank. We're not allowed to garden here. It's against the rules. And for some reason that went viral, and I don't know why, but anyway, that was a hilarious thing that happened in New Zealand. The whole we're not allowed to garden here in New Zealand. Lost Time Machine. Velvet, your magic market was amazing. Oh, thank you. That came out on my channel, on my YouTube channel last night. I built a magic market, and it was for a collaboration. And thank you, Lost. I really appreciate that. Oh, you guys must have been touring. Oh, right. I missed the tours because I was busy getting my kids to school, and then I was streaming. So, oops. I'll have to check out the VOD. How were the tours? Were they awesome? Just by the way. Head opting. I do not remember that. That's a spectacular rumor. Oh yeah. That's a good one. It was a really good one. We were just like laughing about it because the world was going on about how we can't garden, and we're like, oh, lols. Just the hilarity of it. I don't know what I want to do for the shape of the pool. I'm just trying to make up my mind. Lost, you watched my YouTube video though first though, because I couldn't resist. Tools have been great. Oh yay! Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my magic market is where is it? Where is it? I'm sure it's up on the gallery. There it is. So that's my little magic market that I made. It's like a little market for shopping. It's a retail centre, so you can kind of go shopping for potions and... Oh, not potions, for cauldrons and things like that. So that's a little cutie that was up that I did. And... let me see if I can find it. Google... New Zealand isn't allowed to garden. So there's this whole thread, like you can see sort of thing. You can Google this up, but like there's things like on Reddit. Is the New Zealand anti-gardening law real or not? Oh dear. So it's like a whole thing on the internet where we pretended we had an anti-gardening law, and yeah. So there we go. It was hilarious. Good times to be had by all. That's what I say. What do I want to do with this? I don't know what I want to do with this. Lost, between that and your apocalypse builds, you've been outdoing myself. Aww. Thank you. That's so kind. I have been putting an effort in. I'm not going to deny it. I've been trying my bestest to do something decent for once. So it's nice to hear. It's going to be a weird pool as well. Today is going to be a bit of a weird one today. So you've stumbled into me being a little weird today, but I think it's going to be fun. Did you see, Lost, the new items that came out with today's update? Very cool. Very, very cool. Actually, you know what? I want to do something else. I want to put it on the platform. We're gonna put a pool on a platform and it's gonna be fun. You are the one. You've been too scared to update. Does it break anything? Honestly, I'm playing with MCCC, Tool, BBB, and UI cheats, and I have not taken my mods out. I'm here, I'm building. I have not noticed any problems whatsoever with it. So that's me. I don't have any other mods in, so I have a very limited selection of mods. But, yep, I haven't had any issues. So that's a bonus. Seems fine. You only use Tool and BBB? You should be good then. You should be good, because that's basically all I use, and plus UI cheats and, you know, what was the other one? MCCC. So those are sort of the only ones that I use, and they all seem fine to me. I'm not having any problems anyway. I've been in CAS and I've been in build mode. I haven't been in live mode so much, but I have been in those two, and zero problems. So I think you should be good. We'll see. But so far, no problems whatsoever. So it's happy days. And I like that. But the new items are absolutely stunning. So I really love the sort of the earthiness of it all. I might actually go like a curve like that. No, takes away the interesting shape. So I'm very there for it. I've got to say. I love getting new free things as well. So, you know, that does help. So free things are good. Free things are happy days. And I think it's going to be great for base game players as well. Being able to have a few items that they can, you know, add to their repertoire as such. So I think they'll enjoy that. Whoopsies. So I'm very pleased with the update that we got today. Overall, I think there's some really lovely stuff in there, and I've done this wrong. As you do. There we go. That's better. Kiwi, hello! Yes, we got new items. Do you guys want to see them? They are very cool. Very, very cool. So this is why we're building like a West African modern home inspired. So the new items that we got, oops, I had it on anyway, are, squeeze me while I find them all. But we got some new art, and the new art is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to make it bigger so you guys can see it. So this has got a few different swatches in it, and the different frames. So there we go, new items. It's that one there, that one there. I mean, this is going to be amazing for like modern homes and that sort of thing. Just absolutely gorgeous. And look at that landscape. That's going to be used up the wazoo. And then we also got, a curtain rail for adventure weights. So those with adventure weights, we now have a curtain rail. And we got a basket. So very cool designs in that. So basket. The other thing that we got was a cushion, if I can find it. Oh, no, we've got a rug. New rug. And that all coordinates as well. So like the rug and the lamp that we got are very cool and all coordinated. So we've got a new rug. And we got some a little bit of kitchen clutter. So this is called the trio of flavor. So it's like some little spices. And this is the new lamp. Nice and giant. We can see all of the things, but that matches the rug so well. And there is a new cushion. I think I missed it though. There it is. And there's that Achura cushion. So again, awesome. And there's some new CAS as well. So lots of different designs and cool things there. Just like absolutely amazing. Gorgeous. Was it started when you went in on the first time? Yes. I think that was the pillow we got with one of the events we first got, but more swatches. Wait, different cushion. Yeah, this is a different cushion. So we got a cushion with the Forever Friends event, and then we've got this new cushion here as well. So this is all new stuff. And then this is my sim. She's wearing a few of the the different outfits and stuff that we got. So that's all sort of new. Lots of different swatches. And oh, that's not an outfit. Change outfit. Which is, yeah, so we're getting like a new t-shirt. I think that maybe that's not new. I don't know. Oops, no, don't go home. And this is, I think, new as well. I'm not very good with Cass, so doing the best that I can with that. And new shoes as well. I think that's a new hairstyle. And there's like it's another version of that. New skirt. And a new winter top as well. So a sweatshirt. So a few different new things. Yeah, we've got more pillows. Oh no, it's fantastic. So new pillows is amazing to me. I love it. So this is basically the stuff that we're going to be building with today that's kind of inspired this build, like all the earthy tones and everything like that. We might have done, I don't know. I am genuinely terrible with understanding what we have in Cass and what we don't. So I might be wrong, entirely wrong on what is new there. So take that for a grain of salt, basically. But I've done my best to determine what's new and what's not. Yeah, it might be, it might not. I really don't know. So some of it's new, at least. I think like the hair and stuff is new. So, and some of the skirts and the tops. So I think maybe new, but it could be wrong. I might go just a little brown like that, and then maybe I can do like a little, the half will work. Let's see. Are we doing a fully base game build? Well, I was just trying to decide on that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to or not. It's a bit of a weird build. We're going weird today in geometric. I'm unsure on the pool shape at this point, but anyway. We're doing weird things today, so excuse me. So it's a little bit of fun. Maybe we'll go base game. Why not? It just might be a little bit of fun. I don't think I've used anything else at this point. Hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, I haven't used anything else but base game yet, so we can go base game. I don't mind that. It's just, I find this is a really good way to just really explore the new items, and I don't know, maybe it's been a while since I've done a base game only packs or build, so that could be fun. And I wanted to have it sort of, you know, in that sort of earthy tones, so it'll be fun just to try and check that out and see how we kind of get on with that. There's another one that has, oh, this one has the brown in between. That's the one that I wanted. To be careful with that. So I think I'm going to have like a little bit of greenery running around. Maybe a little bit of greenery like running down along there, and then along there, and then along here. I hate the pool. So we're going to delete that. Go wild. That's what I think. Like, well, let's just make it happen. This was an impromptu build because I was not actually planning on building this at all today. So I was planning on building something else entirely. But then I saw the new items and I was just like, I want the new items. So that was kind of the end of that. I want to build with the new items. The end. So here we are, building with the new items. Glory days. We totally weren't asking anything about why it was that shape at all. I'm doing a weird geometry thing today, and it just like, I don't know why. There's reasons, I'm sure, in my brain. I don't know what the reasons are, but let's just say there's reasons. Sometimes I like to go a little wacky, what can I say? You know, just a little something different. And I think that's okay to do. Why not mix it up a little bit? I think that's fun. So, okay, well, I guess we're doing base game only today. So that's exciting. But it's a good way to basically try and really optimize our use of the new items. So I think that'll be cool. Maybe I'll go a little higher. There we go. Pull light, and let's go. Let's turn on our debug. So yeah, so far so good as far as mods go. So if you are a PC player and you use mods, it seems to be all fine for the ones that I use, which is happy days. So, you know, there you go. What is this item? This asset has been deprecated. Deprecated? Well, it doesn't exist anymore. There we go. No more for you. Should we go? I feel like if we went red, that would be weird. Would it be weird if I went red with the bushes? I feel like it would be. I was going to ask that next. I was unsure about how VelvettB is. Yes, so far so good. I've had zero problems this morning, and I've been pottering around with it for a while, so I think we're good. So yay, hey on that. Nothing wrong with a bit of mod not breaking. I say. Oh shoot! Can't make up my mind. Maybe I can go like a little square along here. Wee. Oh, what if we did like the holiday light ones? That would be quite cute. Holiday lights. And then they can sparkle at night time, and that'll be pretty. Nothing wrong with pretty. Okay. So glad that we got these in an update. I can't. Oh, was that an event? That was an event, right? See, now I don't like that now that I've done that. You put the shell back in? Yay! Excellent! See, I hate that. So we're not going to do that. What are we going to do? Great question. Gotta consider that. I don't know. It's just hard because I don't really... unless I extend it out and we just do like the shorter fencing, that might be an option for that. And then we can kind of just go that way. And then we can maybe extend down like... Oh, shoot. Oh, whoopsie. Like that. I might have to redo the lights, but I definitely have to redo the lights. Then we have the shorter fence. Do we have a shorter fencing with that? And the brown? That could work. There we go. And then I can put like a little planter in the corner. And I can put like a tree over it. A tree, you say? Yes, a tree is what I said. I'm just like, today's one of those days where I really do feel like I wanted to sleep in. That would have been quite nice. It's just like, oh, I have to get out of bed. And then I have to do this, and then I have to do that. It's just like, oh, it made me sad today. Life, getting up and having to be an adult made me sad today. One of those things. Trees, 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 trees. Tree in a pot. Seems reasonable. There we go. Tree in a pot. I mean, we're going base game, so we're not going to have a lot of options, are we? It's not the normal tree I'd use, but that's fine. And then, oh, I know what we can maybe do. Have like a glass area like running along the side of the wall, which would be quite cool. And it's a fairly big house, so it'll probably end up being like maybe... I don't think I can go any smaller on that, can I? Oh, I can. Excellent. So I think it'll be a family house. So I should probably add in like a little bit of kid stuff in here somewhere. We'll make it work. And yeah, so we'll do a half wall running around here. And that'll give us same height as the fence that we've got in place, but we can do it in glass. So let's go trim at the top. Which trim? This trim. And I love those glass walls. They've been such a valuable, useful thing to have in the game. Like, I mean, you know, they just add like the fancy. We aren't doing a palm tree. Let's have a look. Maybe we're doing a palm tree. I wasn't very happy with the tree that I chose, so let's see. The problem with palm trees is that they're so freaking tall. Like, look how tall that is. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, maybe this one? Yeah. I get where you're going with that. It makes sense in the world, doesn't it? Forbidden fruit tree. I just don't think we have anything that's gonna sort of fit there. I think I'll put like a palm tree over here. You know, we'll put the palm tree over there, and that will work. So we can have that going on. But I'm thinking just before I do that, let's just get the tree back that I had. Or is there any other tree that would work in this world? What have we got? This one there. Okay. This one? Is that the same tree? No. So the palm trees are too tall for that section, but I think we can maybe do something else that will work. Because, yeah, I know it's like a little too green, right? Oak tree. Apple tree. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm sure it's the mesquite tree. Or the whole. I'm pretty sure it's the mesquite tree, right? There's just those ones look a little browner, but I think it might be that tree. But I feel like that's going to be too big over there. I don't like it. What else we got? Not a fan. I'm not digging it. The trees are causing me issues. I mean, we can go. I just like something that's just going to kind of drape over. Nix. Nis. Hello, how are ya? What about the olive tree looking one? Ooh. We're just deciding on trees to go in this corner at the moment, so we're doing very exciting things. This one? Was it this one? Because I like that one. I don't know where that came from. That's normally not in base game debug, is it? Yeah, I like that one. I don't remember that being in base game debug, but hey, that's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Nice, welcome in. How are you today? Nice to see you. Are you on your way home from work? Is that sort of what's happening here? How was your day at work? How was your Tuesday? I'm very much in Wednesday at the moment, so I've kind of moved on from Tuesday, and we're like 10 AM on a Wednesday morning. Yeah, I could believe that's more on a pot. Like, it's less like big, right? Like the trunk's not so fat and big and wide. You thought that was from Tortosa, but you'll take it? Same. Like, I don't recall that debug tree in base game, but hey, let's just run with it. Let's just run with it. Let's just say yes to that. You're on your way on your way home, and you've had a busy day at work. Oh, well, at least that means that the day went fast, so that's a positive, right? I feel like that is a positive. That's the only good thing about a busy day at work, is it goes super fast, and you're like, ooh. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if it's the right width. Nah, it ain't. I'm just going to do like a little outdoor furniture seat, and I think maybe a nice little tree next beside it. And what else should we have by the pool? I mean, our options are limited because, you know, it's base game. I don't have to get too fancy with it. I'm still undecided. Oh, we're going to add our palm trees. That was a fabulous addition, an idea. There we go, a couple of palm trees running through there. I'm loving that olive tree. I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely don't think I've ever seen that in base game, but maybe I'm wrong. A base game expert might tell me otherwise, but did the day go fast? A little table for towels. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. A little table for towels. Obviously, we need a table for towels, Velvet. I always do tables for towels near my thing, but not today. Maybe this one. Mega end table. We're definitely going dark browns today, where we can. I just feel like that's going to be a really good... I wonder if I could shrink down a towel. That would be a really good colour to go with all our earthy tones that we have with the new items. So very, very hyped about that. That works. There we go. We've got a self-made pool towel table. And, oh, you know what we should probably have? I don't know if we have an umbrella option, do we? I don't want to have like an extra shelter there, I don't think. But let's think about some outdoor lights. Not live edit, lighting. I wish we had some nicer outdoor lighting, I guess, for base game, but actually in general, I feel like our outdoor lighting is generally pretty sucky. Like there's not any really good modern outdoor lighting that's available in the game. Not really. So that kind of sucks a little bit. I would like some better outdoor lighting. Do you guys feel that way? I don't think I like that. I feel it that way. I wish I could say it went fast, but it really didn't. I still don't feel like I got anything done. I guess just because it's Tuesday. Fair enough too. But yeah, that sucks that you didn't feel like it went fast for you. You know, at least that's the perk. You know, it should feel like it went fast. What do you guys think of new kits? You agree with me? Yeah, we definitely need more outdoor lighting because they're just like the stuff that we have is not great. So I'm glad you agree. We're on the right side of the agreement side of things. So what do we think of the new kits? We haven't talked about that yet, and I meant to, and I forgot. We got stuck on talking about how well, we didn't get stuck on talking about. We're talking about all sorts of things, but it didn't happen to be the new kits. New kits, November 25, Sims 4. 2 new creator kits coming soon. This is what we've got. So we have the Modern Retreat by Tut Tuts and the Garden to Table by Brazen Lotus. So I'm like, yes and yes. I want both of these things because they look amazing. Like the outdoor fire alone is just like made me so happy. That couch, so pretty. I feel like there's kind of, I don't know, it depends on what's in here, but I kind of feel like there's a similarity to the one that, was it Pierre made as well? So they should be coming out next week on November the 13th. So next week we will be doing a first look at the new kits. So that'll be next Friday's stream. And yeah, Garden to Table and Modern Retreat. So I don't think, oh, here we go. So earthy, natural, and inviting. So this is kind of the, can I zoom in? Here we go. So we've got, looks like a new table, new chairs, new fireplace, new plant ladder, new sink. So that's what it kind of looks like to me, and possibly a new plant over there. Maybe some new clutter. So that looks really cool. Earthy and naturally inviting. And earthy and naturally inviting. Anchor your outdoor dining area with a stacked fieldstone grill paired with matching side tables for an earthy inviting vibe. Define the space by using a stacked fieldstone bench that cleverly doubles as a low garden wall. Ooh. Layer in some rustic appeal with rough-grained wooden furnishings and showcase your bountiful harvest decor with a repurposed wooden ladder display. Elevate your outdoor entertaining spot with modern furnishings grounded in rustic warmth. A sleek charcoal grill and coordinating side tables feature clean lines softened by smooth wood textures. A rustic modern stone sink simplifies outdoor meal cleanup and adds practical charm. Bright wicker dining chairs, vibrant rugs, and garden-inspired veggie decor provide energetic pops of colour. That sounds amazing. And then we have the Sims 4 Modern Retreat Kit. So bring a modern vision of nature spirit into your Sims living room with the Sims 4 Modern Retreat. Blending handcrafted items, cozy setting, and sleek furniture in a variety of natural materials, this kit celebrates the touch that transforms nature's raw beauty into timeless modern pieces where simplicity meets sophistication in every detail, created by Tut Tuts. And what have we got? So the couch, the table, there's a new something there, chairs. Oh, look at that shelving and some clutter. New lamp, new fire. Oh, look at that fireplace and that chair. Oh, that fireplace. Oh, and a new wall like decoration thing with the crosshatch on it. Where comfort meets connection, whether they're napping on a sofa after swatting away mosquitoes, reading a good book by the marble fireplace on a cold night, or gathering around the coffee table after a long hike, your Sims will find comfort, connection, and style in every corner of their retreat. Frame the nature. Used as wall decor or layered over a large glass window, the Muxarabi panel provides your Sims with privacy, shade, and style all in one. I love the flexibility of that. Pair it with furniture pieces inspired by the same intricate lattice work to create a cohesive and elegant look. Wow. I love that. I love the fireplace and the crosshatch. Yeah, the sort of the crosshatch thing going on there. And this. Oh. Oof. Woof. Yep, we're getting 2 new kits, Kiwi. 2 new kits. 2. Can you believe it? So, hang on, I'll bring that back. So the ones we are getting are Modern Retreat and Garden to Table. So Modern Retreat, this one here, and Garden to Table. So the Garden to Table one has like a grill and outdoor table and everything like that, like a little ladder, a sink. Yes, a whole lot of new furniture there. So 2 new creator kits made by our community for us. Yeah, the garden to table one sounds amazing, and I really like some of the modern items that we have in the modern retreat. That's very cool. So hype. So that's next Thursday. Oh well, Friday for me. So it'll be our Friday, Kiwi. For anyone in New Zealand, it'll be Friday, but for everyone else, it'll be, well, pretty much everyone else, it'll be Thursday. On the 13th, so next Friday's stream will be all about those kits. That's what we'll be doing next Friday. So that's good. Nice to actually get the date so we can, plan our schedule for things. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do there. I'm going to go, the stone? Light stone. Let's mix it with that. Yeah, baby. That's what we're going to do. And then that can go in through here. Yeah. So, yay! That's exciting. And I usually do kit giveaways with new packs. This time around, I won't be doing the kit giveaway straight away. I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 2K subs on my YouTube channel. So that's going to be when that giveaway happens. From there. So I'm not too far away from hitting 2K. So it won't be. It might even be, relatively soon after the release of those kits, anyhow. So should be good. But that's when I'm going to be giving away those kits, is when when I hit 2K. One of those little things. I thought that would be fun. And it's actually going to be I'm going to have some other giveaways that I'll have on that as well. So I'm going to be giving away a total of 4 packs for that 2K giveaway. So we've got a couple of other packs that we've got available that I have got my little grubby hands on. So we can give those away then as well. Should be fun. Annalise, Marina, how are ya? You just saw there would be new kits. Isn't that exciting? So I'm really excited. They look really good, so I'm hyped for that. I was just talking about because I normally give them away on when they release, but it won't be this time around just because I'll be doing a little bit of a giveaway when I hit 2K subs. So yeah, that's just around the corner. I'm sitting, I don't know, just under 1950 I think at the moment, so it'll be not too far away, I feel like, that we can give those away. So I'm going to give away 2 kits plus a game pack plus a stuff pack is what my 2K giveaway is going to be. So if you are interested in that, it's going to be good. Anyway, welcome in, Annalise. How are you? How are you today? And yes, I agree. The creator kits are always fantastic. They're just so beautiful, and it's like having CC in our game, right? So I love that. I just wonder where I delete these. Like that. And then we can maybe do some things. So what we're doing today is we're building in base game only today, and we're building with the new items that came out. Have you checked them out yet? They are really nice. That's from the sort of the West African inspiration for that. And I was just very inspired to go and build with them. So that's what we're doing today, is we're building base game only with this house. You haven't looked at all, just turned on my computer. You're in for a treat. They're really nice. I think you will enjoy building with them. They're really pretty. They've got the, like, lovely earthy tones. So we've got some art, we got a rug, we got some spices, we got a cushion, we got a lamp, and baskets. So it's pretty cool. I was a fan, and I was going to completely build something else today, and then I saw those, and I was just like, nah, we are going to be building with those today. Thank you very much, Lee. So here we are, building with them today. And, oh, there's new CAS as well, so if you're interested in the CAS, there is new CAS too. So, a few items. I'm very bad at recognizing what's new in CAS because I don't spend enough time in there. But I did make a sim, and she's potentially wearing some of the new stuff. Which is here. She's like wearing a new jersey, and there's like some different outfits and stuff. And I think a new hairstyle as well, which is cool. You got chores to do before you let yourself open the Sims. You're just here to chill with your morning coffee for a bit. Aww. Oh, I'm glad that you were able to pop in and chill with me. That's nice. Yeah, we can just chill out and chitty chat. And watch me make this really weird house that I'm making. Geometrically strange, but we're running with it. It's going to be cool. But yes, we got a new wall swatch with a greenhouse kit, and we also got curtain rails for the Adventure Awaits pack as well. Because I know everybody, I was anyway, and I think everybody else was complaining about the fact that we didn't get curtain rails with the new pack, and we got them because everybody was complaining so much. And basically, I felt like we really did need them because it was so hard to use those curtains without curtain rails. Like they were the type of curtains that genuinely needed curtain rails. So yeah, I'm actually happy that they updated that and that they did that, because I felt like out of all the things we could have needed from that pack, curtain rails were definitely the one. Annalise, I might see if Sims community website has like a post that shows all the new assets. They're usually good with the big updates. Yes, they usually are. I usually reference them as well when we have those updates, because they're a good like little checklist to go through and see what's new. I can usually recognize what's new with the build buy, but the cast is just like shocking. Because I just genuinely don't know, but they're a very good reference site for that sort of thing, aren't they? Let's see what we got for platform trims. What was I using? I was using this one, wasn't I? And around there. Then I need to decide on what I'm going to use on the top of the roof. Whether or not I go the brown, maybe in the hand scrape. So very excited. So we've got new creator kits. We've got brand new. So they're coming out next week, and then we've got the brand new. This one. Items that came in base game today. So we've been very lucky duckies today. Lots of exciting things to talk about and do. I'm happy with that. I think that's working. So we'll do like a driveway there, maybe a bit of landscaping, and I'll do some more cactuses and things like that around through here. Because that's our, you know, our deserty kind of style landscaping. Just what I got halfway through before I got distracted doing something else. I kind of wanted something to run along beside those stairs, but I might just check and debug and see if there's anything debug fence wise that I can slide in beside there that'll work, because I'm not going to get anything else in beside there because there's like a weird gap under the stairs, so I feel like I do need something under there just to make that work. Oh my gosh, there we go. I feel like it's been a while since I've built, and I don't know why it feels like that today, but it just feels like I haven't built for a while, which is a weird thing because I absolutely have. I built on the weekend. So it's like it's Wednesday, it's not that far from the weekend, but I just like, I feel like I haven't built for ages, and it's like, it's a weird thing. I don't know why I feel like that. It's a strange sensation. It's a strange sensation. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we're gonna run with it. I don't know why. What have we got in fences? Anything that will work with this? I mean, it would be great if we had it like a dark brown fence of some sort, because that's what we're going with, but I don't like my chances. Ooh, maybe that's stone. Is there a shorter version of that? I like that stone could work, but I need like a shorter version of it. Kind of sticks out a bit. Why is there not a shorter version of it? Normally they have shorter versions of those. Darn it. You know, it's just, sometimes it's just frustrating when there's a thing that you want to use and then it's just not the quite right size. And I feel like that tool's not going to help me in that instance. By the way, Annalise, by the way, I have VelvettB and MCC and UI Cheats and Toolin, and they have been operating fine with the update. So if that's any help whatsoever. Yep. So far, so good. Let's just put it that way. So far, so good as far as the items go, as far as mods go. What if I use the other debug plant? Where is it? Just kind of disappointed that wall was not the right size, because that would have been great. I mean, the other option is I can kind of stack these up and run it along. I mean, I guess I could do that and just create a wall. That might work. That could work. And we'll run these 3 along there like that, and then I'll just join them together so that they feel like a cohesive wall. There we go. Problem solved. Made me own wall. Solved my problems, made me own wall. It's fine. Whoa. Not a very straight wall. You love this polio? Thank you. I mean, it's base game only, so not too bad. I don't know. I did not create a very straight wall there. That was dreadful. That was really bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, this is not working for me because I feel like it's all flickery now. Damn it. Oh, I thought I had a solution. It is too flickery for me. I don't like having flickering in my builds if I can help it. So actually maybe we can do a half wall thing wrong here. Okay, if I do that half wall there and then I can maybe do that as a solution. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. We're getting there. We'll make progress. I haven't even got inside to do the things that I wanted to build with today yet, but that's fine. We'll get there. You got to start with the outside first, right? No, do I like that bigger or not? Doesn't work for that side. Okay. But I think, you know, if we can get this working right, then we should be good. I can fiddle around with that later and find something to connect those. I just feel like I need a little something there just to cover that space up because it looks like it's, you know, a little bit of a gap. And that is not ideal. That's not working either. So, alright, we'll come back to that. I'll work something out on that later. So, I need something dark brown to decorate the wall with. So, color, dark brown. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I feel like dirt is not the right option. Dark brown brick. Oh, I've got to decide on what color the house of the exterior is going to be as well. I'm thinking maybe like a light brown, or we can go like the wood swatch here, potentially. Although that's too much dark brown, so, you know, maybe you can go like a... Well, that works for me immensely. That was easy solution. That was exactly what I wanted. And then I think I'll do like that with the dark brown, and I'll come up with some sort of thing to connect that at some point. There'll be something I can put there. I'll find a plant or something that'll work for that. Anyway, that's coming together very quickly. Look at the beautiful dark browns and earthy tones, which is exactly what I wanted to get. And I felt like, you know, the backdrop of Oasis Springs would be kind of perfect for that. So, yay, kudos to Oasis Springs. I haven't actually built in Oasis Springs for quite a while, so it's nice to be back here. It's been a while since I've done like a deserty style home, so that's nice. I approve. Now I need to choose a fence. Oh, I was going to go like the half walls, but not on curves. Not on curves, because I had to go ahead and do some curves, didn't I? Yes, I did. These little bits that I need to cover up as well. Another thing I'll figure out. So we have these glass walls, but I feel like they're going to be too high. Yes, they are. And then we have these glass walls. Again, I just wish we had like a plain, you know, one that didn't have like the little things in between it. But it is what it is there. And then I'm going to do the same round here. And then the same round here again. So I need the hand scraped wood that's going to go up here on the dark brown. We'll just keep that consistent. And I'll add some columns in as well, because obviously that's going to make a difference. And then by the time we get the windows in, I think we'll be looking pretty swanky. So wank. We're bringing the swank. Not the Hillary swank, just the swank. But maybe we're bringing the Hillary swank. I don't know. Maybe that's what we're doing. Hillary swank. Come on up. Cool. Driveway. We'll have to come up with something for the driveway. What colour do I want for the driveway? It's a good question that I don't have the answer to. But we'll work it out. And columns. I still need those. Oh, we could possibly go... That sort of makes sense. Is that the same colour as I've used back here? No, it's not. Hang on. That's... No. Sometimes, and you've got to be careful with this, if you do the whole hold down shift to color a large area of ground, sometimes it creates like these little sections underneath the curved walls where, yeah, they kind of stick there, and then you can't undo it unless you spot it as you're doing it, if that makes sense. So they're really, it's a real pain in the buttocks to deal with if they pop up. So I'm like always keeping an eagle eye out whenever I'm building now with curved walls to make sure that that doesn't happen, because it can be a real pain to fix it, essentially, if you're not careful. So yeah, these little sticky out bits, not a fan. Oops. Get our columns in. I don't know how well these columns are going to match the roof, but we'll do what we can with it. Okay, so we've got one that matches there, one that goes there, and one that goes here. I haven't quite worked out where the front entrance is yet. What were you saying that updated re-greenhouse, or did I mishear you? No, you did not mishear me. They have, with the Greenhouse Haven kit, they have updated the wallpaper. Let me just find it. So the wallpaper has been updated. This is different from the, oh, this one here. So this greenhouse wallpaper here has been updated. Let me just draw a wall. Here you go. So this one here had an update. So I think it's looking a little different. So you've actually got a clear glass wallpaper for the... I can't remember if it had this earlier or not, or if it's changed, or what the story is, but I think we only had the one wallpaper, which was this plain one. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the case was. And there's actually a plain swatch in that wallpaper now as well, from what I can see. I don't know if it used to have one, but... So that's the, I think that's the wallpaper that we had, and then I think this is new? Yeah? Okay, cool. The glass one is new. Okay, good. So yeah, that's the Greenhouse Haven kit. And then Adventure Awaits, that actually got, finally, the curtain rail. So I can actually use those curtains now, because I was not being able to use those curtains because of the lack of curtain rail. Because, you know, you'd place the curtains right on a window, and then they would just look like really weird because they didn't have a curtain rail, so you could like maybe go across the other section of the window. Anyway, yay for that. So there you go. I was actually surprised by the Greenhouse Haven one, because it's been such a long time since we've had that kit out. So yeah, I was quite surprised that we got that, but obviously enough people had griped about it that they were like, right, okay, we will fix that, and they have. So that's nice. Happy times. I kind of want this column elsewhere, but it's kind of fit. Lost. And here I was hoping they'd added roof swatches to match the windows. I don't know if they have. I didn't actually honestly check the roof swatches, so it's possible that they've done something there and I didn't realise. There wasn't anything that glowed up yellow with it though, so I don't think so. So in terms of the roof swatches, I think actually, yeah, that wall swatch should now work with the roof. Yeah, so the wall and the roof swatch will now work together. It looks like to me. So yeah, thumbs up on that one. What a nice surprise. I was not expecting it. You would love a swatch with a tighter paned glass. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, ugh. So many roofing things I would love. Like, we have basically next to no brown roofing, next to no brown roofing swatches in base game, which is frustrating. I would love some more of those. That would be amazing. There's so much that I would love though. I'm a greedy little greedy so-and-so because I want all the things. Not going to deny it. I'm not going to pretend I'm not what I'm not. I am what I am, and I'm a greedy little so-and-so that wants all the things. Okay, so we'll have like the entrance there. I feel like the entrance being there is weird. But I can't put it there. And I can't put it over here. So I guess we'll have it here. Didn't think that through when I was designing this, but hey, that's what it is. Get some housework done, Annalise. Thank you for popping in and thanks for your lurk. Hopefully it all goes well. The old houseworking. I did that on Monday. I mean, I do it every day, but I did the bulk of like the worst stuff on Monday. Monday's my housework day, where I just vacuum the house and get it back in order from the weekend, because you know I have kids. So it's a thing where the house is just like, you know, out of sorts after the weekend. So it needs a good tidy up. The kids reigning supreme. Okay, we've got a letterbox, and then I think we'll do... I'm thinking about changing the colour of this driveway, because I kind of want to do like a bit more of like that kind of landscaping around the place. Although I do have problems with those corners, so I have to work something out there. Lost. Yeah, so many of the colours all look grey, tan or black in Gamer's Roof. Yes, they do. And then, like, you know, when I'm doing like a home like this, and I want to go like dig into, you know, the earthy tones and stuff, it's a little frustrating when you basically, I think there's only one brown swatch. The best brown swatch in the game is by far the Snowy Escape dark brown swatch. Like, I love the Snowy Escape dark brown swatch. It's amazing. And yeah, I will use that if I'm doing a dark brown house whenever I can, just because, you know, it's just so good. But the reality is we're not using Snowy Escape today, so I can't do it. But if I could, I absolutely would. No denying it. So if we can run that there and then run that down here, I reckon actually we can maybe get away. Can we get away with it? I'm trying not to go too green. Like, there's a little bit of greenery here. I mean, it is Oasis Springs. So an oasis kind of dealio with the plants does make sense, but I feel like doing too much green. I mean, what that looks, I don't really have much choice when it comes to plants. I like if I had the option of like a slightly yellower version of that. I mean, that would be quite good, but hey, we're doing base game only, so it is what it is. But as I said, I didn't really want to go particularly green with this. So we'll make do. Palm, and then I think I'll continue that bush hedge and around here. May as well be consistent all the way around, hey? Ooh, you little rascal. You're gonna be bumping up, aren't you? Fix that up later. Me building on stream. I'm just gonna fix that up later. Later, me. Thanks. It's always the way. I'm just like, oh, I'll just fix that up later. Ah, boy. Later me loves current me, I tell ya. Just the best. King Skelly! Welcome in. How are ya? How's King Skelly today? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for saying hi. We're building a modern house today in earthy tones to basically explore the West African items that we got in game today. So I am excited to decorate with those when we get inside. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm very excited about that. It's the whole point of this house is to have some of those. So we're building base game only today. Bit of excitement there. Who would have thunk it? Base game only build today. Unexpected. I was not expecting to do it, but here we are. King Scully, I finally caught you even if I'm like 2 hours late, but I was curious at what you're building. Wow. Yes, what am I building? I went a little bit weird today on the shapes. I will admit that. So we've gone very geometric today. We're doing something a little different. And yeah, something like West African sort of vibes. I'm going to say, don't please consider this to be West African architecture at all. I couldn't really find too much in terms of examples of that. So I'm just doing inspired by rather than, you know, this is an exact example of West African architecture because it's very much not. It's just inspired by, and I did try to find something that was quite West African, but like everything was like a riff on a sort of a, you know, a mud hut and that sort of thing. I was just like, I don't think I want to be building a mud hut today, so I decided to go modern and we'll see what happens. So this is kind of what I'm building from. So you sort of see the inspiration there. So I feel like, you know, we're kind of in the ballpark of what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I think we're making progress, so that's alright. But, you know, you caught me. Late or not, you managed to catch me. Here I am. I'm like a Pokemon. You gotta catch me. Catch me if you can. I don't know anything about Pokemon. But beyond the fact that you need to catch them, I know nothing about Pokemon. So that's an awesome reference for me. Right, we need a couple of cars in here. Can we fit 2 cars side by side? Ooh, that's a good question that I'm asking myself. Might be a tight fit. But we can. Look at that. Eee! Sometimes Pokemon catch you, but no one talks about that. Oh, really? Ooh. Frisky. It sounds frisky to me, but maybe it's not. So there is like some little issues with flooring that I need to fix up at some point. Later Velvet's going to deal with that though, not current Velvet. Current Velvet is just going to focus on getting the windows and doors in so that we can go on the inside and build our little house. What do we reckon? Maybe we just go the HBD door. HBD doors! Welcome in. I do appreciate that the HBD stuff in base game really does make life easier for base game building. I really, really do appreciate that. So thank you for updating the game so we have HBD stuff for Sims 4 because it has made life easier. Plus there's a nice dark brown swatch in that, which is very handy for today's build. So yay. So we're going to go HBD across the board, I reckon. HBD all the way. Oh yeah, of course. We've got curved windows that we need to deal with. Ah, but there's no brown in the windows. I forgot that. So that doesn't help me, does it? So we'll do something else in the windows. Ah, there's no dark brown in the windows. But there's doors. Ben! Hello! How are ya? Welcome in. I'm just bemoaning the fact that I have no dark brown in the windows that I wanted to use. But other than that, I'm hunky-dory. We're building a house today, and this is it. It's inspired by sort of a West African vibe that we're going for. It's going to be more West African on the inside than it probably is on the outside, because we got a little update today in The Sims 4 with some brand new items, and I'm very hyped about them because they're very pretty. And long story short, they are West African inspired, which is why we are doing some West African style things. It's kind of the idea. That's our plan. But anyway, tell me, how are you today? I hope you're well. I'm figuring things out with windows. Might not be the windows that I want, but they're the windows that I got. 1, 2, 3. Try and make these line up. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, but I do have the issue with, obviously, the curved walls, and then columns going through the curved walls. Not ideal. Oh boy, curved walls, eh? Why did I do them? What's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Well, I don't know the question or the answer. I mean, I do know the question, I just don't know the answer. Why am I like this? Why do I have to insist on doing things with curved walls when I know they're difficult? I don't know. You're not doing too badly. It's been a tiring day. Oh my gosh, yes. I was just talking about that this morning, that I was very much feeling like it was very Wednesday for me today. Like, it feels like hump day. Like, you know, you just, you've kind of reached this hump in the week, and it's just like, oh man, can I get up over this hill, over this lump, over this hump, and get through to the next day? I mean, the answer is probably going to be yes, but I still am. It's just like struggle street today. A little bit of struggle street. It is what it is. So yes, I feel ya. I feel ya on that one. I was feeling a little strugglesome today as well. I wanted to have a bit of a sleep in. I'm not going to deny it. I was just like, oh man, I could have used like an extra couple of hours very easily. That would have been lovely. Could have done it and been very happy about it. No problem whatsoever, but unfortunately for me, I did not have an extra 2 hours sleep in, so I'm having myself a nice cola instead. And you can tell because I'm talking a lot, and I always talk a lot when I've had a bit of caffeine, so it's a dead giveaway. It's my tell. If I've had caffeine, it's just like blah blah blah. As you do. I think this might do the trick. Like, it's not exactly as I'd want, but, you know, we are limited just because of curved walls and what have you. Yes, I'm here in the future, so I've already got through my Tuesday, and now I'm stuck on hump day Wednesday. And I'm slowly clawing my way up the hump and trying to make the best of my Wednesday. But I'm doing a little bit of building, so you know that always makes me happy. Building in The Sims 4 just makes me happy, and it's why I'm continuing to support The Sims 4 as we go through some weird changes in the game. Just because it's a great mental health thing for me to do. You know, gets me in a good mental health space. Okay. Yay! So the other thing that I want out here is like a little bit of a barbecue area. So I have a barbecue area. I wonder if I do like a little wall in behind there. That could work a treat. King Skelly. Oh, remember to save. Thank you very much. I will remember to save. Wouldn't it be good to have a disaster there? Like a little crash. You really hate placing doors and windows. It's never easy to decide room placement and decorating. Oh yeah, like doing your floor plan. I haven't even done that yet, but I'm a shocker for putting my walls and my windows up, all my stuff up before I do a floor plan. What are you doing? I'm a shocker for it. I know I'm a shocker for it, and yet I continue to do it anyway. So you know, clearly I'm one of those people that does not learn from my mistakes. Tisk, 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 Velvet. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm a bad example. Because, you know, you should probably do your floor plan before you do your windows, but I just don't. What can I say? I make it work. Make it work, darlings. Make it work. That's what I do. I wonder would it make sense to have like a stone running in behind here. I feel like it would. It would make sense to have a stone thing in behind there. And what if we had like a couple of end counters from the Vault Modular counters? Because you know they've got some cute little things there. And I reckon if we pull this back. There we go. Look at that. A lovely little barbecue unit. Oh, you know what we had on the weekend? We had barbecue. My hubby, we got a barbecue for my father-in-law because he moved house and he didn't have space for it, so he gave us his old barbecue, which was bigger and better than our current barbecue. So we're like, score. And yeah, we had barbecue on the weekend. My husband cleaned up the barbecue, cranked it up, and cooked us some sausages and some chicken because that's what we had in the freezer, and we couldn't be bothered going to the supermarket. So yeah, that's what we had. And it was the first barbecue of the season as we go into the sunny season here in New Zealand. New Zealand, the land of the Z's. Here we go. Barbecue thing, and we can have some lovely seating over there. That might be quite nice. So I love a nice barbecue. So yeah, I was delighted by that. Give me some snarlers and a nice, you know, steak or something on the barbie, and I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm there for it. Hey, is it just that I haven't used the swatch, but it's just coming up with a new star on these swatches, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I haven't used them. I feel like that's the case. Yeah, okay, that's the case. And I was like, these can't be new, but it's just I simply have not used them. That's the thing. I can't decide which colour would be better. I think that one? Yeah, that's a better colour. There we go. Ben, cola is also my preferred beverage. I think it should be called Kiwiland. I mean, if I felt like I should, if I could have a mum juice every day, I probably would. I'd go back to that in a heartbeat because I'm just addicted to how it just makes me all vibrant and happy and, you know, all that sort of thing. But cola is a good substitute for my preferred beverage, which would be a mum juice, I've got to say. So, you know what? It's fine. It does the job, and it tastes good. I go Coke Zero, so that's my preferred little vice there with the soda. I only generally have one a day as well. I don't like go overboard with having sodas. I just drink water normally, but I'll have one little treat a day, which is one can of soda. I mean, you know, in terms of drinks. I don't normally drink anything except for water other than that. Very unexciting. Very boring, aren't I? I was looking for monkey bars, because I think we'll probably have this. It's like a little kid's house as well, but it's kind of like a landscaped zone for the kids, so there's not really a lot of room for kids stuff, but they'll make do. And under here, I reckon we can probably get in a column under here as well. Little HBD column. Kiwiland, the land of kiwis. I mean, it's not like we have like a load of kiwis just wandering around our world. It's just... no, it's not going to sit through because of the curved wall. Okay. We just happen to have like it as a native bird, but yeah. It would be cool if we did have like a lot more Kiwis wandering around in New Zealand. They are a little endangered, so that doesn't help things. Well, are they endangered? Yeah, I feel like they are endangered. I feel like that's something that they would be. Yeah, there's a reason I did that. I feel like I don't want those there. There we go. You don't drink these days, but I used to get absolutely hammered when I was younger. Oh, yeah, you and me both, Ben. You and me both. In my 20s, oh my gosh. Let's just say I misbehaved during my 20s. That was my misbehaving kind of period, and I did drink a lot during those days. But, you know, sort of, I mellowed out through my 30s, and then in my 40s, it's just kind of like, doesn't do anything for me, so why? I mean, it would do. Actually, honestly, if I drank now, I would get absolutely just trolleyed on one sip of anything. Like, no, not trolleyed, but, you know, give me half a glass of cider, and I would be gone burgers from that. Like, it would not take much at all. My ability to withstand the powers of alcohol is extraordinarily limited these days. To the point where I cannot do it, in fact. It's too wide for that space. So yeah, I can just imagine how I would go on a thing of cider. Like, if I was going to drink anything nowadays, it would be a bottle of cider, and it's like the Recordling cider that has like you know, like berry flavored and stuff. I actually really like that, and not because it's alcoholic, but because it actually just tastes nice and I really like it. So if I was going to drink, it would be that out of anything, I feel like. And it's just the only time I really get tempted to drink it is like when it's summertime and it's a hot day and like a cold cider just sounds absolutely amazing. So that's when I would be really tempted to get myself a lovely cold cider. Doesn't that sound delicious? King Scully, you're getting very tired of drinking to get drunk. It doesn't affect me like it used to, but I do appreciate a good wine and just a bit of a bubbly mood. Yeah, like, you know, just a little bit of these will not colour. Just chill out, you know, have a little bit of fun and have a little bit of a chill out kind of thing going on. Okay, I'll fix that up later. I feel like that's going to be one of those models where I've got some stuff that I need to fix up later, but that's fine. And I feel like it's nice to just have a couple of drinks and just, you know, chill out and relax, but without getting drunk. You know? I feel like that's a nice thing. It's a nice kind of medium without, yeah, getting absolutely hammered, as you say. But when you're younger, it's just one of those things where you just... It's not necessarily peer pressure, but everyone else is doing it and it's fun, and you want to be part of that fun as well, you know? So it's not necessarily peer pressure, it's just want to be part of, you know, the group and really just have fun with it. And I feel like, you know, when you're a bit younger in your 20s and stuff like that, that's the time to do it out of all the times. Ben, you're still in your 20s though, aren't you? Yeah, sure. Let's say yes to that. Let's pretend that's the case. Oh, boy. Ben, you old flatterer, you. I wish. Where's the... I was going to put a bird bath in, but no. Okay, no bird bath for me. I was sure there's a bird bath at Space Game. Oh, there it is, right there. Oi. Thinking we could put that there or something. Fix all those up. I don't know what sure if you were asking, but that might be a loaded question. Annalise has returned. Oh, you finished your housework already? Good job. Stellar effort. Maybe we could get like a little dollhouse out here for the kiddies. They might enjoy that. Is there a brown version of anything? Yes. Perfect. And then I think I might do another little side table up here. Annalise, that's so funny. I didn't really drink socially until my mid-20s. I was very much everyone else is doing it is not a good reason. Fair enough. I don't think there was a reason that I did it. It was just more of a social thing. Like, you know, if everybody else, I say that it's like everybody else is doing it, you kind of want to join in and have that same fun, but it's not like from a peer pressure point where they're like, you have to drink. It's not from that perspective. It's just like, you know, keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing, right? Where you want to just be part of the fun and experience it for yourself. It's about the experience more than it is about the, you know, actual peer pressure of having to join in and do these things. That's what I feel like for me anyway. It was for me. It wasn't like anyone was going, oh, you have to have a drink and you have to be doing this. It's more like I wanted to drink because I wanted to be part of it and experience it for myself. Because you're only young once, I guess. You love a good rosé though. Ooh, I used to, like, I can't drink wine anymore. Wine just gives me like an instant headache. But when I was a bit younger, I could manage it. And rosé, yes, like a nice rosé, yummy. I remember enjoying those back in the days when I could enjoy them. Back in those days when I could. But sadly, those days are gone, and I can't manage them anymore. They're just like instant headache. As soon as like anything remotely like wine crosses my lips, it's just like, ow, headache. I think I just can't handle, what is it, the tannins in it? There's definitely something I can't handle in wine. Just my body can't do it. Why is there not a dark brown in this? Oh, there we go. Not that dark brown. Da, 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 da. Annalise, well, the washing is on and other washing is now on the rack drying under the heat pump. Oh, you haven't got it out in the sun? I got my my washing out in the sun today. It's another sunny day up here. We've had sunshine all week this week, so my washing has been like just dry and back into the drawers every single day this week, which has been utterly amazing. I think just after having so much rain for so long, it's just been a case of I've gotten used to the fact that it takes me like a couple of days just to get all the washing dry, but you know what? The last few days, it's been magnificent, and I have just been like cracking on and getting the washing done all in one day, and it's been such a good time. Okay, I think we just need to do the front door area, and we are good to start our interior. It's fun. It's not like that big a house, so I don't think it will take too long to do. I think it's probably going to end up only being 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms probably. Now you want to drink, get lit. Time to party. Oh god, imagine it if like one time I did a drunken stream and I just like had a drink. Honestly, it wouldn't take me much, and I'd be like, you know, gone burger. I feel like that would be a very, very bad idea. A very bad idea. Oh yeah, no, that would be a dreadful idea, but it would be hilarious. But also a dreadful idea. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but I feel like it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good at all. Oh my gosh. Might do like another little chair down here. I don't know. There isn't much to decorate outside with base game, so it's just like chairs and tables. If anybody else has any other suggestions, than chairs and tables and like a chessboard and a telescope for decorating outside, just let me know. But with base game, you do have your limitations, so it is what it is. You know, you make do with what you got. But it still can look good. It can still look good. Okay, we'll add our little package. So if you have your debug on, you can just type in pack up here and it'll bring up like the little door package thing. So there's one that's just like a little parcel that you can kind of add to your doorstep. I think that's floating. Yes, it is. Can I get that low enough? Let's see. Oh, what have I got hide maxes on? Do it. I can get that low enough. Okay. And drag. Clipping. Here we go. Stack of parcels. Done. It's cloudy there and you don't really have the energy to drag the rack outside. Our washing line is in such bad conditions the lines have basically disintegrated. Oh, really? Ugh. Well, that sucks. But yeah, fair enough. If you don't have the energy for it, then you don't have the energy for it. You may as well just get it and do it in the way that you can manage it. Right? I feel like maybe we'll go like a slightly darker brown there. Making the sense, Annalise. Making the sense. I'll add that one. That's quite nice. That swatch there. I feel like that just like, you know, that pattern there kind of works with what we're doing here today. So I feel like I want to go that direction. We're making the progress. I mean, yes, I've got stuff to fix up. That's fine. I will fix that up. But I feel like we've got all the exterior and stuff, well, most of the exterior done. I need to do like the terrain paint and bits and pieces. That's the fixing up stuff. I'll do that off stream. Let's go inside and do all the other stuff that we want to do today, which is decorating with our new items. And we'll do a floor plan. It'll be fun. Yay! Inside decoration time. So brown floor all the way around. I've got to decide on a wallpaper. I don't know what that's going to be. But that's cool. And also the placement of the stairs is going to be interesting with this. Because, you know, dealing with round walls does make life slightly difficult. But it is what it is. Round walls? I had to do them, didn't I? It's just, whenever I looked at some of the architecture styles for like Western Africa and stuff, I mean, as I said, like a lot of them were kind of like the round mud huts, which was not very helpful for me today. But that could work actually. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, but there was like quite a consistent thing with round, you know, rounded walls and that sort of thing with you know, some of the architecture that I saw. So I felt like, yeah, I could kind of go a little bit rounded and that might work for it, but we'll sort of see. So floor plan wise, so this is our entrance. So we're going to come in this way and I'm just going to lift the floor up one. Come in this way, and then I feel like we can do our kitchen and dining in through here. And maybe you can lift that up one as well. Actually, just fixing up my flooring, don't worry about me. The rounded walls do make it difficult in terms of dividing this up into rooms. So the other idea that I could go for, I don't really like, which is like turning this into like a bedroom space, because that's our sort of our back door going out to our back area. So I feel like that's not going to make sense. The other option is that this can go kind of living room, entranceway going into kitchen and dining. Potentially we could go a room here, because I'd like to have a bathroom down here as well. So I mean, in theory, we could have this as a bathroom running through here. And then that creates like a square space for, I was going to say lounge there. And then maybe that opens up that for kitchen and dining, perhaps? No, I don't know. Let's see what we can fit upstairs. So up here, I feel like this could be potentially... How that's going to work. There we go. It's going to work like that. So that could potentially be a bedroom. And then we could have a little side bathroom in here. And then that's going up there. So that's bedroom, bathroom, and then that leaves us a little space there so that we can go in through here. And this could be the master bedroom, which is quite large. Nothing wrong with that. And I reckon we could probably fit like a little bathroom off to the side here as well. And have a little ensuite there. So 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms I feel like we could get away with in here. That makes sense. And there as well. Okay. And then downstairs, bathroom over there. I don't know what I want to do with this space. It's just those large walls. I mean, the other option is we can go potentially, because the round walls do affect how your walls kind of go as well, so we can effectively maybe go kitchen dining perhaps in there. In theory, I mean, do I want to have them separate? Do I want to have a round kitchen? I don't really want to have a round kitchen, and it's also quite a large space for stuff that I really don't have a lot of stuff to put in those rooms, but let's just try it. If I don't like it, we'll change it. But that could work, I reckon. So living room space, because then that leads us into the backyard as well as into the bathroom, and then corridor up there, hallway up there to there. And I was thinking we could go the HBD columns, like so. Are we not going to sit along there? Am I not going to be able... maybe not the HBD columns then. Shh, if they're not going to go there. Why won't they go there? That's weird. Oh, now they are. That was weird. Okay. I was going to say that's really strange that they're not clicking on there, and then they will go on there. And I was thinking like an archway or something, and going in through here like that. Kitchen and dining. Let's just see how that kind of works out. Cannot be any shorter. So are they sticking through the bottom of the thing? They are sticking through the... Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Because I lifted up the bottom of the flooring, I really need to put a column in there or something in there that's going to not be going through the flooring. So there is that. Okay. Lesson learned. Now, I do need like some Adobe or earthy sort of color wallpaper. I was thinking something in like a sort of terracotta color is really what I was going for. So I'm thinking orange, dark brown, light brown might be our color palette choices. Like this sort of, yeah, that sort of color there might work for me. I think that's probably a good earthy sort of brown color. honestly. Round walls are just the worstest. But, oh well. We'll make do. And I don't know what tile we're going to do, but we'll come up with that. So that's sort of those earthy tones, which I think are going to look really nice. And we'll do the same in the kitchen. I mean, the dining space. And in the kitchen, let's see whether or not... Oh, there is a tile that works. We can go a little oranger, but I feel like that's quite orange. Ooh, maybe this tile here. I'm most thinking like the brick. Oh, is there a brick version? What colours have we got in this? In the light brick. I mean, there aren't a lot of options, but I mean, the other option is we can go for something a little different and go green as well, if we've got like anything that works with the green. You know, that's still that sort of earthy range, but mixing it up a little bit. Actually, I quite like the green. Let's go with the green. I don't know how we're going to do the kitchen walls, but I really don't know how I'm going to do the kitchen. That's great. We'll work that out. Love that for me. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll have enough wall space that we can make the kitchen work. And we'll probably have, like, you know, maybe a little kitchen seating or something like that through there. So what have we got for our fridges? Could the archways move so you have a corner for cabinets? Yes, absolutely the archways could move. We could actually go in like this. And go like that. And actually, you know what? Lost? That's a brilliant idea. And then it's like an open three-way kind of space. This has been very nice, but there's food house I have to get back to. Enjoy that, King Skelly. Enjoy the food house. Building to be done, right? Okay. That's going to give us some space that we need. And some counters that we need. So let's decide on fridge first. Probably go the crisp minutes. There aren't, like, again, there's like so few options with the fridge colors and stuff. It's a little frustrating. I feel like that's all different colors. There we go. So I don't know. Do we want to go like, and they're ugly as well, which does not help me. I think I'll go that way. The Snowy Escape one would have been great. Yes, right? The Snowy Escape one would have been... Oh no! The outside wall has changed. I hate when it does that. The Snowy Escape wooden one would be amazing on that. Ugh. Okay. But such is life. Kind of make do with what you got, hey? Like there. So it's going to be kind of like separate counters, but that's fine. What colour do we want to go with? And I think we can move that window if I need to and go to like a shorter one. Is there a shorter one? There's that one, but that's not in dark brown. This one. It's not the same design, but might be anything I've got that's a little shorter. Or the alternative is we can go... Doesn't really help with the shorter thing, does it? Round walls, my friends, round walls. They're the bane of my existence. Let's just go with that. You like that? Oh, what did I do that you liked? Out of curiosity, what was I doing? Stacking up the windows? The smaller windows, okay. You like the square ones? I'm just thinking something that would sit up here. And up there like that without going through. It's not. So that's all good. Yeah, that's cute too. Okay. I think that'll work. Because I mean we've got like the same sort of stacked effect like here as well. So I feel like that kind of looks a little bit more consistent with what we've already done. Now, counter colors. Counter colors. Ooh, I wouldn't mind like going like the orangey color, actually. I think the lighter wood kind of looks better with the brown, with the green, but I don't mind that. Let's see, what have we got? Lack of options. Lack of options, but that's the story of the build, isn't it? Space game. Of course we're going to have a lack of options. And I reckon we could probably get in a nice sink in there. And some wall accessories will go a long way to help that. Fire alarm. We'll put our fire sprinkler in behind the fridge. And a couple more counters. And... Running away. I feel like that just takes up way too much space. The other option is we can maybe run like just a little half space like running across there. It's going to leave like a gap in between and behind, but that might be a way to use that. And again, it's just like we were talking about this earlier, how, you know, round walls are just difficult because, you know, you just end up with this gap in behind. But maybe I can put some curtains on there and maybe that might fill that gap actually. Now that I think about that. Don't even get me started on base game only curtains. The options are sad. I quite often use the Dorm Life panel. And the reason that I like that particular curtain is I can cover up that top and it actually looks pretty decent once you cover up the top of it. So we can potentially do that and run that across like that, and then we can pull that out. Oh, that gets it quite far out though, doesn't it? I wonder, would this be weird if we had it like running through the middle here? Yes, that looks really weird. Darn. Is there a way? Curve that in and then have a counter coming out from there. I mean, that's a potential way to go about it. And then we can get in our curtains in behind it without it bothering our curves. And then what we do is, after we've got the curtain sorted, is we can put some immaculate shelving up behind there, up on top of it, so it kind of covers up the top, because the top's, you know, not the prettiest, but I'm not too sure if we'll be able to do that. Ooh, interesting. I like it. That could work a treat. Maybe that one. And we can put some clutter on that as well. And we can bring up the immaculate shelving. Don't know how this is going to go on the curved wall, but let's just see how we go. Might be alright. Here we go. Ain't too shabby. So, I feel like we need another light in here because it feels a little dark. So I just want to lighten it up a little bit. A couple of lights, and we need our clutter going in here. And also, hopefully that fridge is accessible. And I need a rubbish bin as well, so we'll get that in through here. I never use basically anything else when it comes to base game. Just the Good and Goods Nano trash can. In fact, I pretty much use no other trash can, no matter which pack I'm using. Because it's just the best. It's the best trash can. What can I say? When you're left with a trash can that is making you money and looks fantastic at the same time, I mean, you're just going to go with it, right? I feel like you are. I feel like that makes sense. So let's go a little hand towel and a little bit of soapy soap up on the corner. Okay, that's practical, and I'm gonna go a different colour, lighter brown. What else we got? We don't really have a lot of options when it comes to wall decorations with base game, but we can do what we can do and try and make that work. And of course we need some light switches. I bet you I put some light switches in here and then forget to do them around the rest of the house. I do this all the time. I'm a shocker for it. I will remember and go back and fix it, but at the time of when I'm building, I'm more often than not, I will put in a light switch in one room and then just completely forget about putting it anywhere else. Just appalling. And then I reckon we could go like copper up here as well, because that kind of matches the space. And the other thing I want to put in is a little bit of clutter, because we've got a new spicy thing. So this is the trio of flavors, which is the new item that we got. And it is cute. Like some spices, some food, you know, that sort of thing. I love it. I might put that at the front actually. And we can have some lovely towels and utensil holder. And the challah bread, because I love that challah bread. It's just, I use that all the time. It's just such a beautiful decorative item. Ooh, too far off. Don't want to drop our spices. Move this all over a smidge, I think. There we go. Ooh, ah. Oh, look at that. Some beautiful kitchen clutter. I mean, I don't have a microwave. Or can I put a microwave in here? Actually, maybe I can. So I'm saying microwave and... Look at that. Microwave and a coffee maker. Awesome. And there is like a little debug coffee bag, which is fantastic for adding in to a base game build, which I really like using. So if you just type in coffee in the search bar with your debug active, it'll just come up like a little debug coffee bag. And I would probably want to add something else on there, but maybe these little coffee maker thingies. I don't know. I'm not a coffee drinker, so, you know, ask me what the accessories are, and I just genuinely have no freaking idea. I don't drink tea either. So I'm basically the worst person in the world to know any sort of information about coffee or tea. I just don't know the answer. What can I say? And we'll just add something on top of the microwave, because why not? We have... I did see something that I wanted to put on top of there. What was it? The cup holder. That's going to be big enough space. Look, there we go. Oh, it's kind of sticking off the back. Shrink it down one. Ah! There we go. Maybe that'll work better. It's going to be a small cup holder. for small hands. Maybe for the kids. There we go. Okay, we have a little kitchen, and I want to add in the new rug that we got. I think that'll be fun. Where is the new rug? There it is. And I think that just works in with our tones just so perfectly in that room. And then we've got our dining space. So let's add in our window curtain thingies. Down one, up two. Down one, up two. Down one, up two. Two. And immaculate shelving. Bring that in. It's a really great way to just add like a little, you know, a curtain rail to the game is the immaculate shelving. It's a handy little rascal that I use it all the time. It's basically one of the most flexible shelving and used all the time for all sorts of things. So I love that shelving. It is just the best. And I wish we had more items like it in the game where you could just, you know, be so flexible with it and use it in all sorts of different ways. I'm there for that. Let's see if we can make this work for this room. It's a little on the large side for this room, but I think we could get away with that. Maybe on an angle might be quite good. And then we can add in like maybe a hutch on the sides. And, oh, like a little coffee tea thing. Let's do that as well. That would be quite fun. Hutch, and let's do one of the new paintings that we got. I love it. Here on the wall. Yes, and the rug underneath, obviously, we're going to be adding that in, which is going to match. Oh, I'm so excited about the new things that we have. Oh, that with the yellow coming through. So let's go and just size that up using tools. So I'm going to scale that up to 1.5. And that should fit nicely under our table, hopefully without going through the walls. Oh, I might have to go 1.4. Those tassels just going through. Done. So I might go 1.3 actually. Just in case, because we don't want the tassels coming through. Yeah, there we go. That's better. 1.3 works in that room. Oh, boy. I like it. And I think I might just put like another candle through in the middle of this. Cute little candle. I feel like maybe we need to go like slightly different color wood on this, but I mean, we could bring in maybe like a little touch of green in here. Would that be a bit wild? Don't love that. But potentially maybe the lighter colour might work better. Just because it feels like a little bit too dark against the darkness of the rug. That could work. And through here, I was going to do like a little coffee section, but I don't know if we can... should be able to reach it. But we've got like a coffee maker in there. Maybe we can have a tea section. What about a tea? Like a little tea maker thing. That could work a treat. Yeah, see, I don't think that's going to be... Oh, I know what I could do. Two end sections. Move that in there. And we've got two cabinets. And we can have like... Oh, what about a hot chocolate tray as well? That could work too. Hopefully we could get in there okay. I reckon they should be able to get in there okay. I think. Well, I guess playtesting will be the true test of that, won't it? Thank you, playtesting. And let's go a little plant. In through there. And I'm not going to touch that wall just because it's curved. But I am going to copy this and it's going to take onto there and we'll do maybe should we go with the dark brown, that one? Oh, and that's not painted. Why is that not painted? Random. Darn, I don't know which one I used. Hand painted. No, it's not that one. It's that one. Every shade. Okay. Every shade. I reckon I can put like a little bookcase in through there. Maybe the mega one. And we'll pop in a little... What about a little lamp in beside that? Like a little freestanding lamp might be quite cute. Freestanding lamp. And then I think I'll add in the curtains around and through that back area as well. Cover up the ugly. We'll just hide it away. See, they make a really nice modern curtain, those ones. Right, so we need a little console / entrance area here. So let's go with all things table. Thank you very much, Peacemaker, for that. You little genius, you. That'll do the trick nicely. And we need some sort of mirror in behind here. And the immaculate shelving comes out again. Thank you very much, immaculate shelving. Move that mirror over. That'll do the trick. Right, we need some sort of plant on here. And then we need some clutter. So we'll just place that using the towel storage rack. And see what we've got for decorations. Something that'll look good under here. Maybe we can have some sports stuff under there. Kids have been doing what the kids have been doing. Some candles. And I really am quite excited about the new cushions. We can put a telephone on there. And a little picture. I reckon the mix of colours that we're going to bring into this is probably going to be like a little contrast colour that I think I want to use is green. I feel like green might be quite good. There's some books up here. Go. a greeny shade. There we go. Green. And something just up on the top one. Oh no, there's a lack of options. Oh me, oh my. What have we got in the statues? Side of things. Anything exciting? Well, by exciting, I mean anything usable. No, not that. Maybe we'll just stick with 2 shells. Make life easier on myself. Okay. Cute little entrance thing. I'll do some shoes. Shoes. She might have to move this over now that I've done that. And then shoes down here. There we go. That's cool. Shoes, entrance area. Let's have a little entrance rug because I feel like we need that. And then that's our door through to the bathroom. This will be our living space through here. So, I think maybe we could have the TV up on this wall. Like, I would probably not ideally put the door there, but such is the shape of the world that we are in. So, let's go dark brown with that, and maybe we can put some cabinets under there. Move them up a bit. I do have the floor raised by one, so I do have like, yeah, a slightly raised floor situation going on. Just because I had the raised outside balcony section, and I didn't want to fuss around with stairs, essentially, on the inside. That was basically the excuse. I didn't want to fuss around with that, so that's what it did. And, you know what, I might not do that. What if we did something like that, and we had the cube. So that's our gaming cube that we got with some event sometime. And there is like some debug remotes that are available as well. So there's like a, if you go into debug again, so it's like a TV remote, and I think there's like a console remote as well. Yeah, if you type in console, you get the game console controller, which is a debug item as well. So again, quite handy to have, you know, for a little bit of sense of realism. If you want to have, like, you know, your remotes and controls. I know what our house is like, and we have, you know, remotes and controls kind of everywhere. Well, not really everywhere, but, you know, we have enough of them that it's noticeable that we have them in the house. Okay, now I need a couch. I'm actually quite enjoying this particular couch. Like, normally I don't love this couch, but I feel like for this house, it really quite works nicely in terms of like the design and pattern on it. And I feel like this rug here, which one is it? This one that I also avoid is this one here. I feel like this would actually work quite nicely in this house as well, just because of all the colors and stuff and the designs. But because we've got a new rug, I don't have to use that. I'm going to use the new rug instead. Like, this new rug is just like, ah, so pretty. I loves it. I loves it. I loves it. I loves it. What else? I'll get some headphones there. Maybe we can put those down under there. Some headphones. You know, we're showing off a little bit of technology. That's lovely, isn't it? Ah, oh, cute little kitty statue. I mean, it's made of clay, so it's not going to stay that way, is it? Is it made? Is this the one that made of clay? Maybe that's not made of clay. I don't know how you get that one. I think maybe that is made of clay. It's made of something. Oh, the basket. Yes, I almost forgot about the basket. Ah! That's amazing. That's such a cool decorative item, I've got to say, for around the house. And, yeah, particularly, you know, when you don't have a lot of options to choose from, I feel like that is fantastic. I'm there for it. Just put a candle on them. All else fails, just shove a candle on it, right? This is my motto these days. All else fails, shove a candle on it. Love me a good candle. And I reckon we can put some artwork there. That in that corner. And we're going to add in our curtains. Make that right. We'll go down one on that. Don't know how this will go with the curved walls, but we can try and make it work. I don't think they were sitting at the same height, but we'll do our best with that. Might bring that around a little bit more. Come on, go around with that clipping, please. There we go. And I might just leave that window open, I think. I feel like those vertical windows aren't really working all that well with the curtains, and I quite like the idea of leaving one of them open anyway. I knew that was all different heights. We'll get the rails done and then I'll fix the height of the curtains. Okay, and then that down slightly. There we go. I feel like if I add curtains to this, it's going to be weird against those curtains, so I think I'll leave that open. And I almost feel like maybe we can get away with like some kids' chairs in behind here. Because this is going to be like, you know, a little kids. It's going to have some kids in it. The house is going to have some kids in it, so maybe we can have like a little toy nook, you know? Hey, you just make those little spaces for kids in your house as you have them, and, you know, as they get older and they need more space and more things and little areas of their own. Like maybe we could add in, like, you know, a stuffy and some toys and, you know, those sorts of cute things. Family home. Oh, and like a toy box and stuff. See? There we go. Cute kids things, lots of toys, family house, one kid's room, one adult's room, little family home. There we are, kids area, and I feel like maybe we could have like a games table in down here. Not that I love the colours of the games tables that we have in the game at the moment, but, you know, you kind of make do, right? But it is a family home, so we're going to have some family stuff in it. Okay, and let's see, have we got any other swatches that have like the... I don't know if any of the swatches have green in it, but let's just see. Red? No. Oh, I love those patterns. They're just gorgeous through and through. I'm very happy with those. So... case there. And let's just move it in back against the wall. I don't like I don't like that the, you know, the bookshelves and stuff don't rest right back against the wall. It's just one of those things that irritates me, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to have the bathroom down here, and then we've done with the downstairs, and we've just got a couple of bedrooms and a couple of bathrooms upstairs to do, and we're finished. Should be finishing not long after lunch, I think. Lunch being 12 o'clock here. Oh god. Okay. Curved walls. Ah, my controller's disappeared. Oh, boo. Okay, let's get our curtains on. And I'm actually, just because it's a bathroom, I'm just going to cover those curtains right on up. We don't need to be showing our bits and bobs, you know, out into the world. Right? Right. People don't want to see our bits and bobs, do they? I feel like they don't. Don't want to show off those bits and bobs. Okay, there we are. So, bathroom, let's go with, what do we got? Sink, toilet, and shower. Go with that option, and maybe that option there for that. And I'll just put like a faux laundry thing over here, and some towels, and maybe a plant. That'll do the trick. That'll fix that little gap there nicely. Okay, and towels can go along here. I mean, you know what? The options really at the end of the day are just limited in terms of the decorations and what we have to work with. So we'll just make it work with what we've got. And that's fine. I'm not going to be fussy about it. I think, you know, I really like the raw shower that we have there. That's such a pretty shower as well. It is one of my favoritist showers actually in the game as a whole. So it's amazing how many like little different items we have that are available just from base game that are actually quite nice. It's not a complete horror show. It could be, but it's not. So I do appreciate that. It could be worse, for sure. Another little thing that I like to use from debug is that plunger when I don't have the, you know, toilet brush options available to me because of pack restrictions. So it's quite nice to have that as an option. Oh, toothpaste is the other thing I needed. Toothbrush. And I think maybe a couple of robes up here. A robe. I would love, absolutely love, to have like another robe option in the game. And that was actually something I was kind of hoping for with the sleek bathroom kit, was having another robe option available. But sadly, we did not get that. I wish we did, but oh well. Such is life. Oh shoot, what was the painting that I had? It was like every shade. There we go. Lovely. And then this is going to be a sweet little, whoopsies, kid's bedroom. So I need some doors probably. That would be a great place to start. A door and... intriguing. Why is that door not working? Okay, fine, I'll have a door out there. And then a door through here. And a door in there. I adore doors. Adorable doors. So let's go with another lovely painting. I can't remember at this point what I've used and what I haven't used, but we'll go with that. The brown. I mean, oh, just so nice. And let's pop in I might do a half wall along here. The reason I want to do a half wall is I'm thinking maybe we could have some clear railings then going up here. So half wall trim, and we'll go the dark brown. And then I can just paint those glass. Running up there, and I think we need another painting over here. I might do a different painting for over here, just to mix it up a little bit. I'll go with that instead. Now, bathrooms, we'll whip those out, because those are going to be little quickies for us, hey? Have a little quickie in the bathroom. 1 bathroom and 2 bathrooms, boom, done. And I do ideally... I was going to say maybe have a shower, a bath in here, but I feel like there's not enough space, and also the kids probably, I'm just thinking kid age, maybe we can do like an extra space like that. That might give us a little bit more room. I think kid age you don't necessarily need a bath, but it would be actually quite nice to have a bath. So let's see what we can do. I feel like we are not going to have enough space, but let's just try it. Let's just try it on, eh? Try it on and see how we get on. Yeah, that's not going to work. Sorry. Sorry, kids. No bath for you. Just showers only. So we'll have a sink, we'll have a toilet. Color I was using, and a shower. You know what, if I put the door coming in through this way, move that over, then we could actually have the shower coming in through here like this, and that could work. Space-wise. Ooh. If I move that over here, actually, and we can have the toilet here, I can put a bath in, I think. I think that should play out alright. Okay, making progress. And then, oh no, that's island living. The only thing with using that modern toilet is that there's some island living swatches with it, so you kind of have to be careful about which swatches you end up choosing, because you might accidentally get yourself using some island living with it, and it's just like whoopsies. Gotta be careful. Okay, so we've got a bath in. Oh, let's put a little bath caddy up here, and maybe a rubber ducky, because we're indicating that it's for kids. So, you know, what's more kiddish than a rubber ducky? Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. I love the rubber ducky, hey? They're the one. They make bath time so much fun. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. I have that stuck in my head. Oh, do you know the song that I got stuck in my head last night? Do you guys remember the theme song for... Oh, shoot, what was it? It was that, you know, it had Belky and Perfect Strangers. That was the one. And yeah, they were playing it on Only Murders in the Building last night when we were watching, like, the episode we were watching, and I got that stuck in my head. The Perfect Strangers. I couldn't probably sing it to you right now because, you know, the words have gone out of my head again. But yeah, it was so funny. I haven't heard that song in so many years. And then, but as soon as I heard that song, it was just like all come flooding back to me. Do you guys have that as well? Like with songs that you hear and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, you know, you haven't heard them in years, but then you hear it and you just like, you know all the words. It's just like, just stuck like deep in your memory, the words to these songs. I feel like that's the case to like a lot of the iconic sort of like, what is it, 90s and 80s TV shows that I grew up with. A lot of those songs are just really stuck in my head. And that, it turns out, just happens to be one of them that seems to be stuck in my head. The theme song for Perfect Strangers. No, that's Island Living. Which one is it? The Grey, this one. And I wish I could remember the words. I should look them up, but anyway. It's what it is. But I remembered that last night. I was just like, oh, I remember that show. I remember that song. I'll get this done and then I'll just look up the lyrics because I reckon I can find the lyrics pretty easily enough. What was it? Oh yeah, standing tall on the wings of my dream, rise and fall on the wings of my dream. Yeah, that's it. I didn't sing that very well, but you know, you get the gist of it. That was stuck in my head last night. Standing tall on the wings of my dream. That was such a cool, that was an epic theme song. You know, not enough credit is given to like really epic theme songs like that. I feel like, you know, they really do make it, not, or maybe there is enough credit given to them because there's a reason that we have them, right? Because when you think about like not Dawson's Creek, oh yeah, Dawson's Creek for one, but also Roswell, the TV show Roswell. I mean, that theme song alone would make me watch the show because I'm like, you know, I love that song by was it Dido? And yeah, and also the Dawson's Creek theme song as well. Another one that just makes you want to watch the show just because you hear it and then you think about the show. And I feel like, you know, when you have an iconic theme song like that, it really does, you know, it does make a difference to how you sort of like think about the show and, you know, how, you know, you hear that song on the radio or whatever. It just triggers that memory in your mind and makes you think about the show and your memories of the show. If you watch the show, and if you didn't watch the show, it makes you think about the show and like, maybe I should watch that show in sense. Maybe not, but it works on me. I'm a sucker for it. Give me a good theme song and I'll be like suckered right in to watch it, or I want to watch it because it's, you know, one of those memory things. Oh my gosh, there's so many curtains in this room. Okay, I feel like I need to bring that round a little bit more. Yeah. That's better, like that. And then like that. It can be a little tricky with those angles, right? But you can make it work. But you definitely need to have move objects on. Bit sad without those move objects on, hey? Although not as bad as I thought it was. Like when I built with the move objects off and not having the cheat, I'm going to lift these up a little while ago now, but I did like that little challenge where I decided I would build with no cheats, no mods, nothing. And you know what? It wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. I genuinely thought I was going to rage about it, and I didn't end up raging about it. So I surprised myself. I coped with it a lot better than I thought I would. So, you know, not as bad as I thought. But, yeah, genuinely prefer move objects on if I can get it. But I know there's people out there that really don't like that cheat being used in their builds. Which makes me probably out of their radar for being a person that I want to download from. Because, you know, I have those cheats. Now, bed. I was thinking about doing a bunk bed. It's gonna have to, no matter what, sit in front of a window. So it is what it is. Because I just, this whole room is basically windows. But that's fine. So, wallpaper. Let's go that. Maybe that wallpaper. Oh, with the black? Yes. Okay, let's make that work. And I haven't got like a computer or anything in here yet. Actually, I completely forgot about a computer. So I wonder whether or not I can put in, I fit a table in this corner. I don't think it's going to be quite big enough corner. Okay, I might just go for a smaller one. Darn! It's been quite good to be able to fit. Maybe, actually. Ugh, no. Stack them up. Stack them up, hey? Unless it's going to be flickering, in which case, no. I do try to avoid flickering whenever I can. Not a fan of the old flickering. Okay. Let's go with that. Hopefully, yeah, I think there's enough space there. And we can maybe fit a stuffy in the corner. Yes, we can. Stuffy in the corner. Blue, actually blue works. And we can have a little PC on there for doing their, you know, their typing skills and all that sort of thing. And maybe a little bookcase in up behind here. Bookcase, and what about another toy thing? Storage solution for toys. It doesn't sit there nicely, does it? But nothing's ever going to sit there nicely on a curved wall space, and I don't have any room to move that door. Put that there, maybe? Will that work? And can I put like a defender light in here, actually? That might be quite useful, so it stops us having our nightmares. Maybe in the blue. And oh, what about the violin? And a lunchbox. Oh, and like maybe a backpack. Actually, let's do the backpack. Okay, there we go. And we can probably throw the other one over here. Down there as well. Okay. And a rug, and I think... oh, we've got space down there as well. What can we fit down there? What can we fit in that space? Pity we don't have like any stools in base game. Like, you know, like a cute little stool would work there. Oh, we can actually fit a chair in there. Go figure. Let's do that. A rug. Let's go with maybe the light color rug. Nice. I'm in love with that rug so much. And I'm going to put in curtains up here. And I think a couch will go up there quite nicely. I'm not going to do too much in that space. It doesn't need, it's not much space to do much with, so we'll limit ourselves there. That across, and there we go. Without using an extra one. So a little couch in the corner will do the trick nicely. And I reckon a lamp. Okay, kind of weird in front of the window, gotta say. And then we have the master bedroom. So let's get our curtains in there. And make it finish. We're just about done. Isn't that amazing? We have done a whole build in just over 3 hours. So I'm pretty delighted by that. You know, and that includes mucking around time, because of course we're on stream, we're going to muck around, that's the fun part. And okay, done. And then I can just tidy the rest of this up off stream and get that up on the gallery if it wants to be downloaded. I don't know. People might want a weirdly geometrical modern home. I think it looks quite funky at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't look too weird. So, that's a good thing. Not too weird. That's a good positive statement about my build. Not too weird. Okay, and then we're going to put it in a bed. What are we going to have? Oh, I know what we're going to have. We're going to have the Burst of Pride double bed, because that bed is just mwah, schmickshy. Love that bed. It's gorgeous through and through. And you know what? I might just mix that with the earthy tones and just keep that as the same as the hallway, because I quite like that. So there. So I need some end tables. What we got? Mission style end table. And oh, we can use the new lamp. That's just what we're trying to do today. Use the new things. Yes, love it. Which one shall we use? Oh, choices. I think that one. Ah, we can put the new cushions on. I haven't been putting the new cushions on the couches. Is it under cushion or is it under pillow? Oh, it's under cushion. Okay, awesome. Look at that. Ah, sitting on our little couches. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. New cushions on the couches. I love those new cushions. They're so good. And maybe you can put them on the bed as well. Let's see how they sit. We can run them across the back there. I'm not sure if we'll use that pattern as yet, but still, it's nice that we can run them across the back there and make that work. And you could probably have a couple like running in slightly smaller in the front, or one in the middle there, slightly smaller. Which pattern would you go for? I mean, you could go with the plain black, but I feel like maybe that's a little safe. What about this one? And then can be plain black on there. And wasn't there matching? So you could go like the matching with the little touch of red on it. The red is unexpected. What about with the rug? Could we add in like, is there a rug with like a little bit of red in it? And let's make it a little larger. So I'm going to scale that up to 1.3. Was there one with a bit of red? Oh yeah, that one with the red in it. Yes. And then, is there a picture with a red in it? Let's see. I mean, that has the red in it. Have that with. Oh my gosh, I love all these items. They're so cute. Yeah. Making me happy. I've got to say, Not disappointed with those new items. I'm going to find them very user-friendly. And I do like a little shoe rack in here. Let's do a plant of some sort. Plant, and what can I put in this corner? Some sort of cabinet. Let's have a look at our storage. Cabinet. Storage, and I feel like maybe we can fit like a TV up on the wall here, and you can just like watch TV in bed, which would be absolutely fantastic. Who doesn't want to watch TV in bed? Although something with a red in it would be better, or just go plain black. Oh, maybe we can do like a feature wall in like a dark red or something if we can make that work. That could work. I think. Oh, it's a bit bright, isn't it? Maybe you could go black. Yeah, I might go black. That might work better. And have a TV running across here, and then that's not changing. So like a picture running down. Maybe I'm thinking this one here could like run down there, and we can have a console table under here. That there, and we can have like the cube under there. Cube, and maybe an armchair in the corner. Oh, that with a pattern on it. That could work a treat. And a little end table run beside that. Oh, there's lots of end tables in that space. I think we'll just go... Oh, a lamp. That might be quite nice. A couple of lamps, lots of things, and I think we're done. Isn't that amazing? We did it. Oh, well, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's hung around and watched with me today. Much appreciated. I had a lot of fun building all of these items or building all this stuff and making this house. We've done it way to go. I've got a little fixing up to do here and there, bit of playtesting, and that will be good to go up on the gallery. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching today. You guys are awesome. I'm going to be streaming again on Friday. And on Friday, I will be doing the Very Veggie Challenge, and we'll be going back to the tomato generation. So I hope you guys can join me there. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a fabulous day, and I will catch you next time around. Bye-bye.